to begin on a day like today. We got AJ surgery to discuss, the Monsters Ball to discuss, the big announcement from Phil at the Monsters Ball to discuss. Also, we're going to announce AJ in the Box, the Toy Drive bands, and I really can't say it, but there's a reunion coming.
Seriously?
From a band. The lead singer has not been in the band, and now the lead singer is going to be back in the band. And that's going to be, the date will be announced today at 10. Somewhere between now and then, I'm going to screw it up and tell you. So,
wow.
Sounds like it almost just happened.
Yeah. I'm in one of those days I feel like getting in trouble. So that might be the one I pick.
It is
Let's do
Mischief Day or whatever.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
This is right. All right. So let me do two national and a local story, and then we'll get to this other stuff. Okay? Then I could ask you how you're feeling.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
Okay.
All right, good. That Maine guy, the mass killing suspect, found dead.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
all that's over. Good. Nice and easy.
He checked me to hell.
I wish he would have just started with himself.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. I can hear a difference in your voice. That's from you having a tube down your throat.
Oh, yeah. I sound like a bruiser right now. Yep. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Or you sound 20 years older.
I appreciate that. Let's go with the bruiser.
All right, we'll go with Bruiser. You sound like a tough guy, like in a pool hall.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
With a cigarette in your mouth.
Where's my money?
One of those soft-spoken tough guys because he's so tough-looking he's never had to yell. Right?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, with a turtlenneck.
Listen to me.
Yeah. Oh, I like turtlenecks.
You
now.
don't
V-neck.
have my money.
It's got to be a V-neck.
It's going
with
to
a
be
cool,
very bad for you.
I need a cool cross, too, and stuff.
Don't even touch my flip-flops.
I'm going to take the
Kill a
flip-flop.
man to touch my flip-flops.
If the flip-flop will fit right in your ass.
They're called pecs, guy.
Right. And throw you off the roof in a second.
Well, it only took a minute to get there.
Thank you.
All right. I swear to God, this was not me. I'll read you the headline.
Uh-oh.
A purchase of Patron ends in $12,000 in damage and lots of broken glass at a Milford liquor store.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
That sounds like Milford, all right.
That's a lot of damage.
$12,000.
Yeah, next time, drink it when you get home.
It happened Thursday at the store on Cherry Street. The what the hell is it called? Total Wine and More.
AJ's
Oh,
been
wow.
warning us for years about Cherry Street.
Cherry Street is where, that's where the elderly and the insane collide.
This one was insane. Happened Thursday, Cherry Street. The manager told the manager of the Total Wine and More store on Milford told police it started when a shopper inquired about buying a large quantity of Patron. While waiting for the staff to assist him, 56-year-old John of New Haven allegedly started banging on the locked case of tequila bottles.
John, I need my tequila. John, thank you.
He banged so hard on the glass door of the glass door of the case shattered.
Wow, so now it's totaled wine and liquor.
Yeah, that's still not $12,000.
No.
There's more coming.
He banged so hard that the glass door shattered. John Reynolds, removed some of the bottles of Patron, put some of them in a shopping cart, and then threw other bottles on the ground.
Wow.
I don't believe this $12,000 number. I don't. The case, I don't know. What's that? Then these, if you get the Big Mama Patron bottle, the big giant bottle, it's $100. It's $100.
Yeah, but is there like any aged tequila that like ridiculously like aged for like 200 years or something like that?
Even still, that's a lot of liquor you have
Yeah,
to
seriously. Was that person drunk when they wrote it up?
That's an insurance number.
I was expecting a shelf to come down or like he drove through the door.
That's what I thought too. Like that person drove through the store.
$12,000.
Oh, man.
Because that happens here all the time at CVS.
John was charged with breach of peace and criminal mischief.
Did he get his tequila?
This is the second incident in Connecticut this week in which a liquor store had to deal with a smash and grab crime. On Wednesday, a Meriden man was arrested after smashing the window of a North Haven liquor store.
Yeah. We love our liquor.
Well, why pay for it when you can just take it?
Exactly, because no one gets in trouble for it. Stealing me all this time and actually buying my vodka.
Where's the video footage of this? Come on. The
Seriously.
local TV people, get on it.
Oh, yeah. Trust me, there's footage. If I steal a cigar, I bet you I'm all over the news.
Right.
This guy, totals out a whole liquor store. No, but now we get nothing over here. No, we're good, yeah.
No, but, there used to be a time where, like, the news media had helicopters.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you can't get a reporter to get the footage of this? This is what we want to see. Where's the 12,000? Let's play a game. We'll show the footage, be like, okay, there's 300, there's 100.
Right.
The
No,
way
that's
it's written,
50.
I'm not picturing it.
Maybe it's a typo.
Yeah, so he starts banging on the glass door breaks, and then he starts throwing bottles, then he grabs bottles.
Yeah. I assume
And then
he
he
doesn't
throws
pay
more
for
bottles.
Right.
Right. But they catch him, so they had to have
Recoup something,
recouped
right?
some.
Yeah. If he threw bottles at other bottles and all the bottles are breaking, I could see that, but it doesn't say that. It says he threw them on the floor.
You know what I feel bad for? All the guests at the party waiting for him. All these folks with empty cups.
Hey, there's
cut the
no
limes.
tequila.
We
Yeah,
got limes?
John's getting that.
We got limes, we got
Right.
salt. What's
Right.
missing?
Right, they got all the rest. They got all the rest of the margaritas and like whatever. Everybody had to drink.
That's just triple sec. That's all they have.
Officer
It's
Joe.
disgusting.
Good morning.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the store and that actual case. There's probably 25 to 30 bottles in that glass case. Maybe a few less, but they average in price from $300 to $5,000.
Oh boy! And there we go.
Oh,
And there we go. Yep.
So that's
a
the special case that's
$5,000
locked.
bottle of tequila
That's why it's locked. Yeah. This
on
wasn't the,
Cherry Street.
this wasn't the Corvo
Yep.
Gold.
I could see like in Westport, but come on.
We got some nice houses in Milford along the shore.
Yeah, along the
The
shore.
bourbon case, the Scotch case. They have separate cases for all
Yeah,
of their
but it
high-end
it
stuff.
said specifically Patron. That's why I guess I didn't picture it going up so high.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's other
So it's a
bottles that are in
tequila
there.
case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, when I go buy my
5,000.
hard seltzers, they don't do that.
You know, I wanted to say, no matter how rich I would never want a $5,000 bottle. It just seems like a waste of money.
It's a
But
huge
then
waste.
I think if I'm a billionaire and I have some, I might be like, yeah, I could see the appeal here.
I shall give this to my mailman.
Right. $5,000 bottle.
The only
Yeah.
other reason to have it is as an investment. You don't actually drink it or open it. And you think 10 years later it'll be maybe 25,000.
Oh, it's funny. I've had these bottles of tequila given as special gifts, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm never opening this one until that
6
Saturday.
months later.
Until that Saturday night, you're out. It's like, okay.
Son of a-
You gotta say to yourself, do I really want to live forever?
Yeah, it was not worth anywhere near 5,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Officer Joe. Thank you.
All right, guys. You got it. Take care.
That's long. I'd wait till they got to the car and then open it.
All right, so we did one national, we did one local, and now we got to do the big national one. Friend star Matthew Perry dead at 54.
That sucks.
No one had him in the death pool either.
Why would you?
Yeah.
That's devastating.
Totally unexpected.
Right. Because he
Had
had
issues.
drug issues, but then he's been walking around saying, I don't have any issues anymore. I'm helping
Yeah.
people with
He
their
was
issues now.
clean, had a book. He had problems with Vicodin and alcohol. There was certain, there were a couple of seasons he doesn't remember actually doing. Or didn't.
Yeah, he talked about that. There was like 3 seasons of Friends he doesn't even remember because
Yeah,
he
he
was so
was-
screwed up.
He was a funny dude.
He admitted in that clip, I think, that he was taking upwards of 55 Vicodin pills a day.
Damn, King Vicodin.
That almost seems undoable.
It really does.
Like
Yeah,
you have
really.
to really build a tolerance to where your body says,
Yeah.
Or just not care what you're doing to your body.
You'd go up the stairs like a slug,
I just love to see some of those episodes where he's
right?
that whacked.
Really? Because he seemed functional.
Best known for playing Chandler Bing on Friends, he was found dead at his L.A. area home on Saturday at 54. He apparently drowned in his hot tub. Have you ever got a buzz on and got into a hot tub?
I don't have a hot tub, so no.
Oh, Okay. Well, you could go to hot tubs at like lodges or whatever.
Yeah, but other people, ick.
Yeah, those are gross hot tubs.
Exactly.
I had a night where I had some drinks, and you get in a hot tub, and within minutes, you're like 10 times drunker than you were when you got in.
Oh, yeah.
Completely amplifies it.
Yeah, they say that it's bad to go in a hot tub for too long. It does affect your heart. But, he probably had some issues, had cardiac arrest in it, and that was the end of it.
I was on a trip with friends. We were in Jamaica.
Friends, hey.
And at the last night, we have all these like open bottles of alcohol that we had purchased at the beginning. We're like, well, we can't fly with these. Let's drink them. So, of course,
Always
we're
a good
like
idea.
in the pool. We're by the jacuzzi. And, sure enough, I'm like, oh, I just remembered I have another one in my room. I hop over the side. And as soon as I hit the pavement, it was just, I had no legs. I was on my chest. And thankfully, I was okay. I was laughing. I didn't lose teeth or like break my nose or anything.
But it could have been.
I was
Or
like, you
tell
know
yourself
what?
in a bottle.
I think we'll just call that one a loss. And we'll just call this.
We had one of these nights where, there was 4 of us. We had a couple of drinks. We got in the hot tub. We're having drinks and you're talking, and we weren't in there long.
Yeah.
But then you get out. I'm like, wow, I am out of my mind drunk.
Yeah.
My cousin's trying to put his boots on. He's putting his left boot on his right foot. like this is how bad we were. And we didn't really drink that much. It was the heat. So when I heard that, I was like, yep, that happens fast at a hot
It's like
tub.
the difference between sledding and then spraying like cooking oil on the back and then going sledding. It's
Yeah,
like,
like
whoa,
that.
there's
And
a
that would've-
difference.
And that would have worked. You hadn't stopped them.
Yeah. He was determined. So they're saying there were some prescription meds in the house and stuff, but they're putting stuff together before they even, and do we need pictures of the parents coming and going? Like, it's a horrible
No.
thing to, like, we're good. Like, we don't need that picture.
No,
leave,
we don't.
leave it alone.
It's sad. He was talented. It's sad. Let it go.
Yeah. Chaz and AJ.
Yeah, it's the brain. It happened to me, too, on an island. Hot tub alcohol, got out quick, almost blacked out, and face planted out of the hot tub.
It sounds like you did. No?
Yeah,
Just
my wife
kidding.
grabbed
You
me
sure?
by the back of my shirt.
All right. Talk to you in a
check?
bit. Thank you, Brain. Glad you're
you check?
okay. What do we got here? On HBO's 2001 Friends reunion special, everyone was brought to tears as Perry described the cast bond.
The best way that I can describe it is after the show was over, if one of us bumped into each other, that was it. That was the end of the night. You just
Sat with that.
with the person all night long.
I remember that.
And that was it. You apologized to the people you were with, but they had to understand you had met somebody special to you and you were going to talk to that person for the rest of the night. And that's the way...
I'm laughing, I'm crying because it's so true.
That's the way it works. No, I'm going to cry now.
Good.
I don't know why they just seem to annoy me.
It was the music. It's always the music.
Goddamn music. It makes
sound
it
like it's
feel
partially-
fake. The whole
sound
thing
like it's-
seems fake because the music.
It sounded like he was wrecked, actually.
It did.
Yeah, he did not
Okay,
look
was it
very
me?
sharp during that. I remember that.
It looked not good. Then we got a clip of his comebacks.
I don't want to be single, okay? I just want to be married again.
Single white male, divorced 3 times, 2 illegitimate children. The personal ad writes itself.
That's funny. So do you think you'll ever work again?
What are you doing? You know I can only dish it out.
There's a
Is
funny
Friends one of
scene.
those shows like you remember it being better than it really was?
No, it's still good. They
Really?
run in syndication right now. It's still
Okay.
hilarious. One of my favorite scenes was the pivot scene when Ross brought the couch.
Yeah.
And to
Easy
save
because
money,
we're
they
doing
brought it home.
we're doing a top 10 list.
Gotcha.
You see the sheet I sent you?
Yeah, I did. That's not on there. But anyway,
It's not.
but
The pivot scene?
the blooper, the blooper is
It's on the
is
list.
hilarious. The blooper's hilarious.
Apparently, he spent $7 million on treatment.
Oof.
His own money. Yeah.
$7 million. He had 65 stints in detox.
Damn. You get a free T-shirt with that.
He was the one of all of them that I thought would make it in movies because he was just so good, you know?
Yeah. Bad choice of movies.
Yes. And I'm
And
sure,
more Bruce Willis.
showing up to auditions screwed up didn't help either, you know?
Nah, no, not at all.
That, or as you continue to, torch your relationship with directors, like they talk to each other.
Oh, yeah.
It's harder and harder to find work after that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you don't want this guy. Yep.
Yeah, bummer. Matthew
Yep,
Perry.
sucks.
Dead. So with that, we'll do the top 10 episodes of Friends. Ruth is going to do the list. Let's see if she gets it right. 203-882-9757. She said she has seen every episode.
Nice. WFSB Channel 3, Bill and Associates, Public Insurance Adjusters, First Alert Weather, rain heavy times today, lasting throughout the afternoon, mid-50s to 60 right now, 52 in New Haven.
In Orange, Route 34 eastbound and westbound closed both directions because of an accident. This is a tractor trailer versus a car. Mapledale Road and Racebook Road area just east of the Wilbur Cross, currently causing very heavy delays. So you're going to have to find another way around. Route 34 closed both directions. We also are continuing to deal with those ramps blocked in Westport, 95 northbound. That's at exit 17. The on and off ramps currently closed, all part of the Saugatuck River Bridge Rehabilitation Project. That'll be going until the end of the month. So those ramps will not be open tomorrow as well. This traffic report brought to you by InfoNewHaven.com, the official source for fun in downtown New Haven. New Haven Beats is not just pizza. It's Central tradition tossed into every bite. It's aged oven thin, crusted greatness every time. Make your plans at InfoNewHaven.com. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic report.
10 episodes of Friends. Ruth is doing the list. AJ's on his box from home.
Hello.
Brain.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
How about the one where Ross gets high?
The one where Ross gets high is not on the list.
There was only one episode where Ross got high.
Ross got high?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember that.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
What happened?
Yeah, it was a pretty funny episode. All right, later, guys. Be safe.
Yeah.
AJ, hope you feel better.
Another useless call from Brain.
Thank you. Are you sure?
Kick off your Monday.
He did
Brain,
go to the hot tub.
which episode? Tell us something about the episode.
Oh, no, he gets stoned, and he's walking around making all kinds of comments and stuff, and he's looking for munchies and stuff.
Are you sure that wasn't the one with, was it John Lovitz when Monica cooks him?
Sure it was Friends?
Yeah.
Should
No,
you
it was
do
Friends.
Okay.
I don't remember
was
that.
Friends.
AJ, you don't remember that either, right?
No, you sure it wasn't a mirror?
Yeah, no.
Brain hung up. Oh, sorry, Brain. We're just having fun over here.
We love
I'm
you,
going to
Brain.
check that
We love you.
because I know I've seen every episode.
You know, and he's probably right. We'll get to that.
Maybe. Maybe.
All right.
Yeah.
203-882-9757. Top 10 episodes of Friends. James in Wallingford.
Good morning, guys.
Hey.
How about the one where Chandler was drinking, and he got into the hot tub?
Oh, wow.
There's been so many
How did that one end?
recently.
It doesn't end well.
There's been so many memes already.
You're twisted. You're twisted. Yes.
I love it.
All right.
guys.
Okay, James.
Be
Have you
good.
seen
All
the
right.
meme where you got the picture of David Schwimmer as a swimmer, then him in the hot tub as a non-swimmer?
People are horrible,
Wow.
and sometimes it's funny.
Yeah. Give it time.
Too soon.
Is it?
I think so. It's like,
Give it a moment. Give it at least a couple days.
I didn't feel like it was too soon, just because this has been something we saw coming for a long time now. Like, this guy's been struggling with it.
Yeah.
And then a year ago, he comes out with a book, and he kind of throws some of his best people under the bus, and there was no reason for it. He's got all the money.
He did have to apologize. He
Doesn't
kept,
need
like,
to sell out.
bashing Keanu Reeves for no reason.
yeah.
Yes, there was
That's right.
it was pretty. I was like, there's no reason for any of this. I mean, you have a lot of money, just take up another occupation. You know, just figure Hollywood's done. Go to the Midwest, have a farm, be around animals.
Cool.
You know, Charles in college.
Good morning and happy Monday.
Yeah.
Good morning.
I'm going to have to go with the one where everybody finds out.
Ding, 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 ding. Number one. Good job.
Ding, ding, ding. Number one. Good job.
Yes.
Yeah. Which episode is this now? Act like I haven't
All right.
seen any
Yes.
of them.
So this is
All right. Thank you, Charles.
This would be, yeah. So this is season 5, episode 14. So this is when everyone found out that Monica and Chandler were secretly together, but they didn't want to. They were keeping it a secret. They weren't telling anyone.
Right.
But everyone found out, and there was the whole, they don't know that we know that they know, and back and forth and back and forth. And finally, they decide they're going to get it out of Chandler, and they do that by Phoebe is going to try to get him to break by seducing him. So she like does this whole thing, but then it kind of becomes like a battle between them to try to psych each other out and get the other one to break first. And it's a very hilarious scene. I think it's probably one of Lisa Kudrow's funniest scenes, one of Matthew Perry's funniest scenes, just the two of them together. Hilarious. And finally, when they kiss, he finally breaks and admits that he loves Monica.
So, this is my bra.
It's very, very nice. Well, come here. I'm very happy we're going to have all the sex.
You should be. I'm very bendy. I'm gonna kiss you now.
Not if I kiss you first.
This goes on for like 3 minutes.
Okay.
It's awkward and it's very funny.
Top
job.
10 episodes of Friends, 203-882 9757 Chaz and AJ in the morning. 99.1 PLR, 95.9 The Fox. Doing top 10 episodes of Friends. 203-882-9757. Chaz and AJ in the morning. 99.1 PLR, 95.9 The Fox. Chandler Bing, Matthew Perry, dead. Sad.
Sad.
So there was Chandler, there was Joey, Joey, Ross, Monica, Rachel, and Phoebe.
Yep.
And then characters would come in and out, right?
Right. Gunther at the Central Perk downstairs.
Right. It was the apartment or the coffee shop.
Yep.
Pretty much, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like Seinfeld.
Either
Yeah.
one of their
That's what happened. Like the network said, bring me another Seinfeld, but make them good looking.
It was two apartments this time. Yeah.
Yeah, occasionally the street if something's going on outside, or occasionally like at Monica's parents' house or something like that.
What do we get so far, Ruth?
So far, number 1, the one where everyone finds out.
Mike and Derby.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, hi, Ruth.
Hello.
How about the prom episode, the prom video episode?
The prom video, yes. That is number 5, the one with the prom video.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding. Number 5.
He's your lobster.
Yes. Yep. Season 2, episode 14. While looking through the box that her parents brought over, Monica finds a video of her and Rachel getting ready for their senior prom. This is, they decide to watch it. There's some really funny flashbacks of what they looked like when they were in high school. And also it's revealed on the tape that Ross has been in love with Rachel since all the way back then. When her prom date appears to stand her up, he puts on a tux and is all ready to take her, but then her prom date shows up and they show him very sad. She watches that, and at the end, it's the big Ross and Rachel moment. She walks over and just grabs him, and they kiss, and then he's her lobster.
The best part of that one is you see that apparently Monica used to be heavy.
Yeah, and she's like, the camera adds 10 pounds.
The camera adds 10 pounds.
Chandler's like,
goes, how many cameras are on you?
Yep.
You've used that joke ever since that moment.
I freaking love that joke.
I love it.
Great episode.
Stephen Wallingford.
Hi, how you doing, guys? Good morning.
Hey.
Morning.
How about the one where Ross says the wrong name at the wedding?
That's a really good one too. Didn't make the list. There's so many great episodes.
He's gotten married so many times.
I've never gotten through one full episode. I've seen bits and pieces of the show.
I think that I was telling Ruth the same thing. I've seen these clips. I know these clips. I don't know that I actually know the show well enough to pick off an episode.
I never watched it and thought it was a bad show. I just, I don't know what the hell I was doing.
Play like every episode, like back to back.
Yeah. Anna in Coram, Long Island.
Ooh.
The one with all the cheesecakes.
Another great episode. Didn't make the list. Very funny one too.
What happened?
Thank you.
They accidentally get a cheesecake delivered to the apartment.
Oh yeah.
And then they keep getting the cheesecakes, and at one point, I believe it's Rachel and Chandler get into a fight over the cheesecake, and then it falls on the floor. And then they just grab forks and they just start eating it off the floor because it's so good. Was it Joey? I thought it was Chandler.
Joey,
I could be wrong.
Joey, great. Yeah, Joey looks at the thing, pulls a fork out and starts eating off the floor.
Yeah.
In the hallway.
So they're all in the hallway just eating the cheesecake off the floor.
Because they dropped it.
Nick and Shelton.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey, good morning.
So I'm kind of confused if I'm saying one episode or putting two together, but there was one episode where they were fighting over who gets what apartment. So they had a contest.
Yep.
They had the contest with each other, and they had to ask each other about the girls, and the girls and the guys were just going crazy with the answers. They knew everything about the girls.
Yep, that was called the one with the embryos. So that's the one where Phoebe gets the embryos, gets artificially inseminated for her brother.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's Monday, yes. Season 4, episode 12. But what everyone really remembers about that episode was the contest that Chandler and Joey had against Monica and Rachel, where they were quizzing each other. And Monica and Rachel end up losing their apartment to the guys. And the question that they miss on is, what does Chandler do for a living? They don't know. No one knows what he does for a living.
Oh, funny.
And I believe we have a clip.
Oh. 30 seconds on the clock. 5 correct questions wins the game. The lightning round begins now. What is Joey's favorite food?
Sandwiches.
Correct. Chandler was how old when he first touched a girl's breast?
14?
No, 19. Thanks, man. Joey had an imaginary childhood friend. His name was...
Maurice.
Correct. His profession was...
Oh, Space Cowboy.
Correct. What is Chandler Bing's job?
Oh, gosh. This has something to do with numbers. In processing. Well, and he carries a briefcase.
10 seconds. You need this or you lose the game.
It has something to do with transponding. Oh, he's a transmonster. That's not even a word.
Cheryl and Trumbull.
Yeah, hi.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. How about Smelly Cat? When Phoebe's singing that song, Smelly Cat?
Yeah, that's
a lot of episodes,
great one. Yeah, that's kind of an ongoing thing, but
Thank you, Cheryl.
it's not on the list. But
Ryan and
great song.
Prospect.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I wasn't a huge watcher of the show, but I had two episodes offhand that kind of remembered. One was, what about that Thanksgiving football game when the girls are kicking the guys' butts?
There is so Friends is very well known for their Thanksgiving episodes. I do have a Thanksgiving episode on the list, but it's not that one.
Guys, can I say one more real quick?
Yeah.
What about when I think it was when Joey was pretending he had the Porsche that was parked on the road. He owned the Porsche.
Oh yeah, another
bought all
good
the
one.
clothes and,
yeah,
yeah.
it didn't make the list, but another. I mean, there's 10 years of just pretty much every season is great. Every episode.
Thank you, Ryan.
very much.
Joe the Barber.
Good morning. The classic scene of when they go to Las Vegas and Rachel's losing her mind on gambling and Chandler being threatened to go back to New York, and he comes down with his suitcase and she's like, "That suitcase is empty, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he walks away. How they all had a great time in Vegas where Rachel and Ross painted each other's face sleeping on the plane.
Yeah, good episode. Not on the list, but another classic one. Again, it's hard to choose down to 10.
Thank you, Joe. Emma, good seeing you Friday at the Monsters Ball.
Emma.
It was lots of fun. Hi.
Hello.
I love this list because it was a great show. How about when Chandler gets engaged, when he asks Monica to marry him?
Yes, that is number 7, the one with the proposal, season 6 episode. It was actually a 2-parter, episode 24 and 25. He was trying to throw her off so that she didn't know he was going to propose, and then she ends up going to her ex, Richard, played by Tom Selleck, and he thinks that he ruins it, and then he comes back, and
Oh my God.
Joey's
It
like,
sounds
no.
like a soap opera. It does not sound like a situation comedy.
It's funny how they do it, but it does sound like a
Yeah.
soap opera.
But anyway,
I agree with you because it's just these big moments. Like, it's never going to be one episode. They're going to draw it out, drag it out. It'll be half a season, 2-parter, cliffhanger, all that. Yeah.
Yep.
it was about the lives of these people, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
It was a great show. I loved it.
yes. Anyway, so finally Chandler walks in the door and Monica's there, and she gets down on her knees and proposes to him, and then she starts crying, and then he gets down and he proposes to her. It's beautiful.
Wait, it
I
sounds
cry
like a
every time I
comedy.
watch it. No,
This
it's
is
it's a very funny show, but it also had these very
Sorry, I
sweet,
missed
touching
it.
moments.
I thought that it mattered what I said or where I said it. Then I realized the only thing that matters is that you
wow.
make me happier than I ever thought I could be.
This is hysterical.
And if you let me, I will spend the rest of my life trying to make you feel the same way.
I can't stop laughing.
Monica.
But this is why we cared so much about these characters. They made us laugh, but then there were also these very sweet moments. This was a really great.
Oh, she said yes.
She said yes.
Thanks, Ruth, for talking over that. I wanted to hear the moment.
Joey's going to save the day here.
I knew you were likely to take a wife.
Can we come in yet? We're dying out here.
That was a good thing about them. They always had, like, if you had a sweet moment, something funny was going to happen immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
To save it.
Well, that's good. All right. I think we're out of time.
All right.
All right.
So we're going to count them down from number 10, the last one, the very last episode, season 10, episode 17. Number 9, the one with the jellyfish. Number 8, the one with the cop, also the one featuring Pivot. Number 7, the one with the proposal. Number 6, the one with all the Thanksgivings. That's the one with Joey that had turkey on his head. Number 6, the one with the prom video. Number 4, the one where no one's ready. Number 3, the one with the blackout. Number 2, the one with the embryos. That's the one with the game. And then number 1, the one where everyone finds out.
AJ, which one would you say is your number one? The pivot? You refer to that a lot.
Pivot, yeah, that's hilarious.
And what was happening in that one? They were moving?
Well, no, Ross bought a couch at a store not far from where they lived, and in order to save the fee on having it delivered, he decided to bring it home himself, carrying it with one of them.
It's filthy by the time they get it into the stairwell.
They get to the stairwell, and they have Chandler helping. All three of them are trying to get it around the damn staircase, and Ross keeps yelling, "Pivot, pivot, pivot, pivot," and it's hilarious. And eventually, they just can't. They get stuck in the stairway. But there is a very funny blooper reel of that where they could not keep their S together, and they're laughing the entire time. You got to check it out.
Well, we got to talk about the big announcement that was made at the Monsters Ball. What a Monsters Ball it was, too. Thank you if you came out. Holy cow. They just keep getting better.
WFSB Channel 3, Biller and Associates, Public Insurance Adjusters, First Alert Weather, rain, heavy times, last of the afternoon, mid-50s to 60. Right now, 52 in Guilford.
Right now, we have Route 34 eastbound, westbound, both directions in orange closed. This is because of an accident. Carver's Tractor Trailer, Mapledale Road, and Racebook Road, the area just east of the Wilbur Cross. So that is currently closed again in both directions. And in Westport, ramps blocked, 95 northbound at exit 17. The on and off ramps both blocked in that area, all part of the bridge rehabilitation project that's been taking place. This traffic report brought to you by InfoNewHaven.com, the official source for fun in downtown New Haven. New Haven a Beats is not just pizza. It's century-old tradition tossed into every bite. It is aged oven, thin-crusted greatness every time. Make your plans at InfoNewHaven.com. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic report.
And
FanDuel.
Score early this NFL season with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Did you watch any of the games yesterday?
I did not watch the games, but I know the Vikings won.
Yeah. Kirk Cousins injured? Not good?
Yeah, right towards the end. Right toward, they think it possibly might be an Achilles injury. Yeah.
All right, well, fingers crossed.
Might be done for the season.
Right now, new customers get $150 in bonus bets with any winning $5 moneyline bet. That's $150 if your team wins. If you've been thinking about joining FanDuel, what are you waiting for? Huh? Come on. What are you doing?
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you?
Come on.
There's no better time to get in on the action. The app's so easy to use. There's a wide range of betting options, including spreads, player props, over-unders, and more. So visit FanDuel.com/Chaz, C-H-A-Z, and kick off the NFL season. FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NFL. 21 and present in Connecticut. 21 plus and present in Connecticut. How about that? First online real money wager only. $5 pregame money line wager required. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat. So it's Friday night. I'm in the entrance of the Monsters Ball event. Just walked in. And in walks Phil. Phil, I'll let you take it from here.
Well, it was great because Amanda and I had planned to get there a little bit late, knowing that, it'd be pretty obvious, we thought, what was going on. So it just so happened, Chaz, that you're standing right there. And I didn't know really how it was going to go down, so we were just sort of prepared for anything. But we walk in together, and you see Amanda, and you're like, "Oh, what are you?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm Fat Thor from the Marvel movies." And you were like, "Oh, that's funny." And you look down at her stomach, and you're like, "Oh, wouldn't that be like a funny way to announce a pregnancy?" And we're both like, "Yep." Then you look at me, and you turn around and you go to walk away. And I look at Amanda, I'm like, he doesn't get it. And then you stop and you come back. You're like, "Wait." And I was like, here he goes. And you go over to Amanda, extend your hand, poke her belly, and you go, "That's hilarious."
Wow.
So then we're like, he gets it now.
No, but AJ, Phil in his little smirk.
Yes.
So I'm like, wait.
I was not helping.
I'm like, wait, are you?
Right.
And then he's got that smirk. So I'm like, and then Amanda's like joining in. I'm like, oh, they're goofing on me now because I'm buying this.
Right,
you know?
right. Messing with
AJ,
you.
I could see he didn't want to just ask the question.
Right.
He didn't want to be wrong, and I've been in that position.
Yeah.
So we were sort
God,
of
we all
enjoying
have.
that little moment for a
We
second.
all have.
Right.
Congratulations.
We
No,
also,
not- what?
thank you. It also felt like it was obvious. So you poke her belly, you go, "Oh, that's hilarious." And you go to turn around a second time. And I was like,
funny.
Amanda, he doesn't get it. He
Wow.
doesn't get it.
Little
So
help.
then Jennifer comes over right away, arms out.
No, I already knew when she came over.
Yeah.
I already knew by that point.
Okay. But we still couldn't tell. We had no idea.
Oh, yeah. No, I have a different memory. I wish we recorded it because
I know.
So it was all of what this is, awkward and
It was like
funny.
for 2 minutes. It was a while.
It felt like 2 minutes. I think it went a little bit faster than that. But, the bottom line is that Amanda's pregnant. Phil's going to be a dad. So,
Oh, that's awesome.
AJ, there's proof that Phil is not a virgin now.
No,
finally.
no,
That's
no,
right.
no.
That's right.
I'm picturing a baby with a beard and glasses already.
But what what a cool way to present that.
What's going to happen? The kid's going to come out and correct the doctor.
No, I have already thought about this over the weekend, how the kid's going to be like, and then Santa Claus is going to bring me. No.
No.
I'm going to fact check you, kid.
Remember on June 15th when you did this? That's a naughty list thing.
Yeah,
Sorry,
kids-
you lose
sorry,
that.
you're done.
Yeah, Dad's going to record the kid's first word like the flubble.
How? And I didn't ask any of these questions at the event. 'Cause I was just so blown away. Like, I'm so friggin' happy.
That's
Thank you.
wonderful.
Now, I don't know how
Congratulations.
much of any of things you got into on the air, but, last year was a tough year.
Yeah, we were not at the Monsters Ball last year.
Yeah.
So this entire process actually began around that time. So we got married last year in May, and we were ready to start this process, and we start doing some scans, which, Amanda can explain, but she's had a long history, her medical history, and we knew that because of a genetic disorder that she carries, we didn't want to pass this on. So there's always going to be involvement heavily with doctors and medical professionals. So we start these scans, and the first one, we find there's a cyst, and then that cyst grows, and then that needs to be a surgery. The surgery leads to a cancer discovery, leads to chemo, leads to we're not at the Monsters Ball, leads to we might miss our honeymoon because she's not well enough to travel. None of that happened, thankfully. She wound up going to the honeymoon, but here we are now a year later, healthy enough, thankfully, where the doctors were like, I'll be honest, not fully on board with this. They wanted to just sort of take everything out. They're like, this is making us uncomfortable, sort of just
Right.
leaving all this in there.
Yeah.
But we really fought them on that. We're like, no, this is we got to try. We have to at least give it a shot. So we're very happy. We're tomorrow actually will be 20 weeks.
Wow.
That Amanda's pregnant.
Wow. Well, Amanda's on the phone. Congratulations, Amanda.
Congratulations.
Hey, thank you guys. And I just want to say, to be fair to Chaz, I had like a full beard on.
Yeah, there
So
was
he
a lot
couldn't
to
see
take
my
in.
face.
That's true.
Thank you.
You could have been any chick.
I had beard and sunglasses on, so he had no idea what my face looked like and couldn't tell if I was serious or not.
I saw the picture. I thought you were the dude.
Okay.
Such a cool
Could've been a good
reveal.
one.
It was
Oh,
really.
thank you. We were,
What a
we
way
were
to
really
do it.
trying to come up with something clever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that worked. Every bit of it. The only thing I would have done differently, I would have brought you. I should have just brought you up. Like the place wasn't full yet. Because I thought about it. I was like, we got to bring them up. So there's that impact, the wow factor. But the place is half full. It's still early. I'm like, all right, let's wait until it's. And I feel like it was let out by that time, but it was still a great reaction on stage.
No,
it was just really awesome way to.
We were very happy to share at any point. And look, it was a party. It was fun. We wanted to have fun with it. And no, it was awesome. It was awesome to do that.
What's the due date?
The due date is March. We don't have an exact date because this is, something that's going to change a little bit over time. Like we know so much more now with technology, like they can really pinpoint it. But, every pregnancy is a little differently, especially at the end. Like it could be a little earlier, but we don't have the exact date, but we know March is the month.
And
Probably
what
early
else?
March.
Do we know anything else that you want to share?
It's a boy.
It's a boy.
That's awesome. That means someone else can carry the names of Watch Your Ass, Phil.
AJ's
Well, that was
first thought
the
is
first
now I can
thing
kill you
that
and the name
Johnny
carries
A
on.
said.
Good.
I'm kidding, of course.
What was that, Amanda?
That was the first thing that Johnny A said when he found out. He was like, carrying on the name. Yeah. I was like,
It is
relax,
important.
John.
So great.
That's what guys think of.
Have you thought about names yet?
Yeah,
We have a solid front runner, yeah.
Oh,
and then
okay.
some backup.
We've spoken with some friends who are like, look, just be prepared that you're going to look that kid in the face at some point. Just be like, yeah, that's the wrong name for you. You're just going to have some backups. So
Right. Oh, we'll get you backups.
Yeah.
we have time. I'm so friggin' happy for you
Yeah.
guys.
Congratulations,
oh
both
my
of you.
God, that was such great news. I couldn't
That's
even.
very nice.
I almost wanted to just say, forget the rest of this night.
Right.
Let's go out right now.
I know,
or let's just stop this Halloween part of the party and just let's have it be a baby party.
Yeah.
I made such a mistake, AJ, not filming it because the second time he turned around, it was like that rapid blinking, like, I'm seeing this right. Like,
Processing.
I know that.
Processing. Buffering.
Well, with Phil and Amanda, you don't know when they say, "Oh no,
no."
You don't know if it's like, "Oh, I think we have him. Let's see how far we could take it."
Yeah, these two
You
are
know,
a team.
and I'm like, "Am I being suckered right now, or is this real?" And it took, it took a little time to get it into my head, and then everybody came over, and it was really a moment. So, congratulations to both
Thank you,
of
guys. Thank you.
Again. Yes.
Thank you. And I will say everyone was so wonderful at the Monsters Ball. Really, really appreciate all the love that was there. It felt really nice.
Yeah, it's such a great group of people. It really is. There was all love in that room.
Definitely.
There was no kiss. There was no Gene Simmons.
Oh, yeah.
There was a little mini Gene Simmons, but he was
saw that.
He was awesome.
With the fake face. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like someone put Gene Simmons in a dryer.
Right. Mini kiss.
Yeah.
What a great time, and congratulations. Boy, we have so much to do. We have
Thank
lots
you
to
guys
do.
so
We've
much.
got names to come up with. We have
Names.
we need all kind. We need a rocking chair. We got to get we got
gotta
to
pick
get
an
a crib.
occupation for the
We've
kid.
got a nursery to build out. Boy, we're busy.
You got to have a baby shower.
Baby
Gotta
shower,
warn the
right?
child about dad.
Yeah. Congratulations, Amanda. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. This was so great. Really appreciate all the love. You guys have been great.
Congratulations again.
WFSB Channel 3.
Yeah, I kind of lost my place here. I'm so excited.
Okay.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, FSB Channel 3, Bill and Associates, Public Insurance Adjusters, first alert weather, rain, heavy times last through the afternoon, mid 50 to 60, right now 48 North Haven.
All right, we got big delays right now. Orange, Route 34 closed both directions, eastbound and westbound, tractor trailer versus a car. This is right around Mapledale Road and Racebook Road, area just east of the Wilbur Cross. Again, closed right now. This traffic report brought to you by InfoNewHaven.com, the official source for fun in downtown New Haven. New Haven of Beats is not just pizza. pizza. It's century-old tradition tossed into every bite. It is aged oven thin-crusted greatness every time. Make your plans at infonewhaven.com. That's Chaz and AJ, Connecticut Lottery. Traffic report.
All right, K&J Tree Service.
Yes, and yes.
Love that guy. Kyle, what a guy. What a successful event we had for Luca.
Yep.
Who is home, back from Boston.
Yay.
But, man, Luca was there for a long time and a lot of expenses, and the community came through, and what an event. And that's the kind of guy he is.
Yep.
That's the kind of man he is. That's the kind of company he has, and that's the kind of community he's from. Hamden. Love Hamden. But, K&J Tree Service will go anywhere in the state. They got a place in Hamden. They got a place in Norwalk.
Nice.
So they have trucks everywhere, and their gear is really cool.
Yep, brand new.
Like, brand new. Like,
yep.
You're not like, I hope that boom truck will last through the job.
Right. Doesn't snap in my house, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. KJTreeservice.com. They'll come out and give you a free, estimate, but also analysis. Do you need some of these trees down? Will it pose a danger to your house or neighbors? KJTreeservice.com. That's KJTreeservice.com. Weird. After talking about Phil and Amanda being pregnant, it seems like all of this other stuff's really not big news to me.
Right. Yeah.
It's really not big news.
No. What is it?
I'm sorry, Matthew Perry.
I'm sure he gets it. I'm sure he gets it.
I'm sure you get it. You get it.
He gets it, yeah.
It's been a long struggle. It's very sad, but everyone kind of saw it coming. Then we have other news, too. But, I mean, still, it's big news. It's not like Phil's going to be a father news. No, not really. It's not really that big.
That's more of amazement.
Yeah. And AJ's back.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm so friggin' happy right now. I'm just really happy.
Thank you.
Phil's going to be a dad. AJ's back. He got through his surgery. I'm like, this is great. Do I have to work now? I don't want to work.
No.
Okay. And then Matthew Perry dies, and we all got to go back to work. Okay.
Let's get beers. No.
Okay. Matthew Perry released his book, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing last year. He did an interview with Diane Sawyer. Here's a clip of him telling her which Friends cast member reached out the most while he was in rehab.
You start with a thunderclap. Hi, my name is Matthew, although you may know me by another name. My friends call me Maddie, and I should be dead.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
You're on methadone, Xanax, full quart of vodka a day?
55 Vicodin a day. Which,
Jennifer, and she says, we know you were drinking.
yeah, imagine how scary a moment that was. She was the one that reached out the most. And, I'm really grateful to her for that.
He sounds wasted during the interview, no?
He sounds tired, yeah.
Yeah. Spent.
And I mean, it does a lot to the human body.
No, but has anyone thought that maybe while he was saying he's all better, he wasn't really better?
Yeah, maybe he took a Valium to calm down for the interview.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Because he never looked good. He looked overweight, like kind of bloated and like off, Not that sharp, funny, witty, charming actor that we've seen him be.
His weight yo-yoed even in between seasons of Friends.
Yeah.
So like there's I'm sure Ruth would know better than I would, but there's a cliffhanger between the end of one season and the beginning of another, and they shot them with this whole big gap in between. So he shows up on set to wear what he wore last year, and it's not even close to fitting. So like they have me sitting down a lot of those early episodes in that season.
The one with Chandler ate all the food. Sorry.
Yeah, I think a big part of it, too, is like once your career is done, like he never wanted it to be over. He never thought, let me have a different life. I mean, look where he died, overlooking Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there and no one returns your call. You're not getting any work. You're done. And you release a book that kind of screws some of your closest people. And then you're just sitting there by yourself, overlooking Hollywood. It's like, it's the most depressing. I feel horrible for him.
Not for nothing, but having been in Hollywood for a short period of time, I totally get why it's so addictive. It really is a great place.
Well, think about if you're, on a hit, like the number one show in America, and everywhere you go, people stop and ask you to sign something, or they love your work and all this stuff. And then you're almost unrecognizable. And people, when they look at you, they're not smiling and like, hey, I watch you. They're like, oh, that's sad. Look at him.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh, you used to be
right.
This. Yeah.
Was it Shakespeare that said fame is the most addictive drug?
Listen to you all quoting Shakespeare. Who's a big boy?
I'm a big boy.
You're a big boy.
I'm a big boy.
Here's a clip of Matthew Perry on how he wants to be remembered.
The best thing about me, bar none, is if somebody comes up to me and says, I can't stop drinking, can you help me? I can say yes and follow up and do it. That's the best thing. And I've said this for a long time. When I die, I don't want Friends to be the first thing that's mentioned. I want that to be the first thing that's mentioned. And I'm going to live the rest of my life.
Oh, sorry, man.
Can't believe that one.
Sorry.
Oops.
And you could hear he almost has a slur in that. Did he have a stroke or something?
I was thinking that too.
There's something going on over there.
Yeah.
I don't know his medical history, but he clearly had his speech impacted towards the end of his life.
Yeah. Well, Charlie Puth, he didn't hear Matthew Perry say he didn't want to be remembered by Friends. So we won't hold this against him because he did a tribute.
Oh.
Charlie Puth paid tribute to the recently deceased Friends star, Matthew Perry, at his concert in Australia Sunday. theme?
Yeah.
Yep.
Seems slow.
Yeah.
The Rembrandts, yeah. They're doing
He's
solemn.
playing and the crowd is singing.
Oh, yeah, I heard it.
It's a solemn moment.
Like I've been there before. 'Cause you're there for me.
That's a bummer. It'd be hard to do that song fast.
No.
Like, hey, Matthew Perry died. I'll be there for you.
Right.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
No, yeah, that's really the only way to do that.
Yeah.
Do slow tempo, yes.
Are they big fans over there in Australia?
It's worldwide.
Yeah, I guess you got to mention it.
It's worldwide.
And then what do
yeah.
you do? Yeah, I guess that's the right way to do it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I watched this movie. I can't remember the name now, but Tom Hanks plays someone from another country, and he learns English from watching Friends, which I guess is a common thing for some people when they move to America. They watch because everybody, I guess, is familiar with the show. It's a fairly well-known international hit.
Is that when he lives in the airport?
I ran into
the
someone.
terminal. That's what it is.
The
Yes.
terminal.
Say I knew something. Yay.
Yay.
Jeez. Tom Hanks, man. He's lived in a terminal on an island with a soccer ball.
Yeah, he must be terrible.
What the hell?
Right?
Don't forget in space.
Right.
Space.
Yeah, if I see Tom Hanks on a plane or like if I'm on the shuttle, I'm like, get me out of here. Something
Seriously.
bad's about to happen.
Exactly. He's going to be like, only survivor, we're all going to be dead. Yeah, he gets in a plane, I'm off it.
Here's Matthew Perry telling a very funny story about a night he had with M. Night Shyamalan.
15 years ago, when The Sixth Sense came out, Bruce Willis won the People's Choice Award for Best Actor, and he asked me to present the award to him, so I did, and I went backstage that night and I met Haley Joel Osment from the movie, and I met M. Night Shyamalan. And about 6 months later, I was at this bar. This is back when I was drinking, and I was with a couple of friends, and M. Night Shyamalan walked in. And he said, "Hi, Matthew." And I went, "Oh, my God. Hi, how are you? Please sit down, join us." And he sat down and he joined us, and we sat there for about an hour talking, and I noticed my friends sort of filtered out. And then it was just me and M. Night Shyamalan for about another hour, and I noticed we weren't talking about show business or anything. We were just kind of talking about women and love and loss and life and all that. And he mentioned that there was another club opening across town, and would I like to go with him? And I said, "Sure, I'd love to go with you." And I had this weird moment, which I never have had before, where I was convinced that I was going to be a big movie star as a result of this night. Because he was laughing at all my jokes. He really was sort of into me. I think he might have been a big Friends fan. He was really liking me. Yeah. And so we get to the next place, and I felt comfortable enough, sort of drunk enough, to say, "We should work together sometime." And he kind of went like this.
Made a confused
and I
face.
remember going, "Oh, I wish I hadn't said that." And then he went to the bathroom, and a friend of mine came up to me and said, "How's your night going?" And I said, "What, are you kidding? I'm having the greatest night of my life. M. Night Shyamalan and I have been hanging out for the last 2.5 hours. It's been great." And the guy, M. Night Shyamalan, came back from the bathroom, and my friend said, "That's not M. Night Shyamalan." It wasn't. It was just an Indian gentleman who looked a lot like M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, my God.
That's when you know you're drinking maybe too much.
That's hilarious.
It's amazing. It's an amazing
Such a great story.
And to tell the story, man, is great.
A dentist called while that clip was playing.
Dr. Bill called and said, "I believe that Matthew Perry had lost all of his top teeth and had a full denture implant, which is probably why his speech sounded a lot worse towards the end of his life."
That makes a lot of sense.
Had to be a lot of pain inside that guy, man,
Yeah.
for many decades to have, because he was rich as F. Like, he was never going to need that generational wealth from the syndication money from Friends. He would just never have to work again, and to be in that much agony. Still, he said something in one of his, probably that book, where he said, I thought the fame would fill the hole in me, and it just never filled the hole.
That's what they... Go ahead, AJ.
That show was with the one that got they all got the big raise. It was in the news and everything.
Yeah.
Well, they renegotiated. They bought
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah, together.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was either all of them or none of them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So they got $1 million an episode after that.
What are you guys doing later?
So speaking, I know what you're doing later. I know AJ's just recently out of the hospital.
Yes.
So shouldn't we just stick him in a box and leave him outside?
Sure, why not?
Let's do it!
Yeah!
You ain't killed me yet.
Who needs a bed?
AJ in a box is happening!
Yay.
Thursday, November 9th through Friday, November 10th. AJ will be in a specially designed box without any luxuries like years past.
Nope.
In the parking lot of McDermott Chevrolet and Lexus of New Haven.
Yay.
Thanks to Arts Television and Appliance, Gunner Roofing, and Big Balls.
Yeah.
Big balls.
Yeah,
That's for you, AJ.
Wait till you hear how we incorporate them into this project.
I already got those. What do I need for?
Don't ask now.
Oh, really? What?
All right. Also, since we're here and we're talking about the box, AJ in a box is to ramp up to the Chaz and AJ McDermott Chevrolet Lexus Toy Drive.
Right.
That is happening Friday, December 8th at Jordan's Furniture in New Haven. We broadcast live from 6 a.m. to 10. And we have not yet announced who will be playing.
Oh.
And we have 2 headliners this year. Not one, but two.
Two headliners.
How to practice.
Finger 11. I want them to do like a 10-minute version of this, and that's
I
it.
love it.
Just
That's
do
a
this
great
song
song.
for 10 minutes.
Great song.
That is an AJ favorite. I can tell. He turns the volume up when it comes
I
on.
friggin' love that song.
Oh, I can't wait. And then also on stage will be Foghat. Yeah.
That's awesome. I should wear their T-shirt.
AJ, it's all you can wear. You can't not wear that shirt.
I wonder if they have a Christmas version.
That was the AJ winner, too. Monsters Ball Fog Hat shirt.
That's right.
Nice. Yep. She did a good job.
All free. Just bring a toy for the kids.
Yep.
Yeah. Foghat Live. Yeah. Foghat, Finger 11. We're effing it up this year at the Toy Drive.
Yes, we are.
All right, dumbass news. Fill in the blank and win a tank of gas and get in the running to win $1,000 courtesy of Chevrolet of Milford. Call 203-882-9757.
WFSB Channel 3, Biller and Associates, Public Insurance Adjusters, First Alert Weather, rain, heavy times, lasting through the afternoon, mid-50-60. Right now, it's 51 in Wallingford.
All right, we unfortunately have an accident in Orange that is closing Route 34. That is both directions, by the way, eastbound, westbound, tractor trailer, Versacar, Mapledale Road, and Racebook Road, area just east of the Wilbur Cross, again closed both directions. We also have a new accident now. This is in Norwalk, 95 northbound as you approach exit 16, blocking the left lane. 2 cars involved there, and we've got pretty heavy stop-and-go traffic, about 40 to 45 minutes of delays already reported. This traffic report brought to you by InfoNewHaven.com, the official source for fun in downtown New Haven. New Haven of Beats is not just pizza, it's century-old tradition tossed into every bite. It is aged oven, thin crust, greatness every time. Make your plans at InfoNewHaven.com. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic report.
Okay, you might fill your tank with gas and then go on to win $1,000, courtesy of Chevrolet of Milford. Call 203-882-9757. You got to fill in the blank. Comedian Emily Sierra in studio. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Thank you for coming out to the Monsters Ball.
Thank you for having me. That was so fun.
It was awesome. You were great. You were reading those cards.
Tarot cards, yep.
Tarot cards.
Yep. I read one for Phil's wife. It was crazy.
I came by later. I was like, oh, thank you for doing the reading for my wife. She goes, oh, what was her name? I was like, Amanda. She's like, oh, did you know she's pregnant?
You should have said, no, I'll kill him.
Yeah. I wanted to lie to him and been like, actually, we got a card that said you're not the father.
Was this Maury?
More on that coming up. Right now, let's check in with Larry in Stratford. Larry, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. You got to fill in the blank, Larry.
Larry, hello.
Woman ends 20-year relationship with a ghost because of his blank.
A spirit?
No. Sorry.
It's a good guess.
That was a good guess.
Is it a good guess if it's not the guess?
If you got no spirit, you know.
Right.
I like the guess.
I like it. I like it too. It's great.
Sorry.
Bye, Larry.
Sorry, Larry.
Larry!
Larry.
Larry!
That was loud.
I think that one did permanent damage to your vocal cords.
So loud. I know.
Yeah.
I was like, I need a hearing aid.
Your voice be like mine right now.
Don and Morris.
Good morning.
Woman ends 20-year relationship with a ghost because of his blank.
She ended it?
Keith in Brookfield.
Ended it with him.
Woman ends 20-year relationship with a ghost because of his what?
Spook? I have no idea. I'm
His what?
Book?
Spook?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something.
Okay.
I don't even.
Yep, we can tell.
Sorry, man. Sal. Hey, Sal. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I don't.
New Milford.
Fine.
Hey, what do you think?
Because he tried to kill her.
No.
It's a long blanking at that.
Heather in Woodbury. You had plenty of time to Google this.
Because of his face?
Oh, you clearly have help.
the answer.
Put the person that's supposed to have the right answer on the phone. Let me talk directly to that person.
It's me.
Now, you have someone in the back.
Someone's in the car with you.
We heard the ghost speaking.
Who's the other person?
It's teamwork.
All right. Who's the other? Can we have the other name? It's Heather and who?
It's my daughter, Nicole.
Oh, hi, Nicole.
Nicole's running the ship while Mom drives.
Nicole's driving.
Go, Nicole.
Nicole's driving.
Yeah, maybe Nicole's driving.
Yep.
All right. Not the answer. Sorry.
After all that wasn't.
I know.
Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Nicole. Donna, North Branford.
Hi, good morning. It's his fangs.
What's that?
His fangs.
His fangs is right.
Oh, wow.
Ghosts have things?
Woman ends 20-year relationship with a ghost because of his fangs.
Fangs.
All right. You got yourself a tank of gas. You're in the running to win $1,000 courtesy of Chevrolet of Milford. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Donna.
Wouldn't you have seen the fang before they got hitched?
Well, it was a relationship, not necessarily a marriage.
Right.
A woman claimed she's been sleeping with a ghost for 20 years, but the relationship turned sour when she caught a glimpse of the ghoul's terrifying face.
Oh.
That's a long time to be with someone without seeing their face.
We just turned the
That
light
just
on
sounds
all
like all kinds of mental health. It's just, that's
Seriously.
wild.
Yeah.
Or good tequila.
It's a really strong alcohol, yeah.
Paola
Drinking
Flores
absinthe.
says her relationship with the ghost started when she was younger, and it led to 2 decades of passionate nights together.
Passionate.
2 decades. Okay.
Wow.
She even went as far as to claim the spirit always initiated it.
Oh, boy.
Of course.
Don't all men have to initiate it?
The spirit moves you.
At some point,
Hopefully.
you got to have a little, yeah.
Right.
Despite falling in love with the supernatural soul, The pairing soon turned cold when the woman saw the ghost's face.
She's like, I have standards. Even
20
after
year
20
relationship.
years of being delusional.
He was so pale.
She's like, you really smell today? I don't know what it is.
Don't you ever tan?
Describing him as a large male figure with fangs and the face of a gargoyle.
Oh. Yep, definitely bad profile.
If he met the perfect 10 on every single level, personality, super rich, charming, witty, beautifully warm to people, loves your family, dresses to the nines, perfect body, everyth's perfect. but
Every
the face,
box.
The
Every
face
box.
is the face of a gargoyle.
A
3
gargoyle.
words. Close your eyes.
And he can cook?
So,
Oh,
AJ,
man.
you're with the money. If it's the money, you're in.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Close your eyes.
Money changes everything.
Money can fix a lot of a face, too.
Here,
Guess
just
we're
wear
going
this
today.
mask. We're going to a lot of costume parties.
Guess where we're going? We're going to a plastic surgeon. Time to fix your face.
She admitted to, what if her face is perfect, but her nose looks like a penis?
Oh, my God. I don't know.
When she blows her nose, man, look out for that. You need several napkins for that one. Was that allowed?
Yeah, it was. It was out loud. Thank you.
Ow. Ow.
Okay, we have some audio from Shrek Rave Thursday outside of Toads and then Monsters Ball. It's the Monster Pronunciation Challenge. be happy that it's not him on the receiving end today.
That's time.
AJ's from home, out of the hospital, feeling what?
Achy, but I'm here.
Good. Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
99.1 PLR, 95.9 The Fox. Today's Stunt or Stupid will be the Monster Pronunciation Challenge. Vince Barry went out to Shrek Rave Thursday outside of Toads and then came to Monsters Ball Friday night. We'll chat with him in a second, but here's some audio from Thursday night.
Rear wheel drive.
Rear wheel drive.
Rear
So
wheel
he
drive.
puts flashcards up to folks.
He spoke to a lot of people.
A lot of people. And clearly the card we're listening to now is rear wheel drive, which try to say that fast, AJ.
Rear wheel drive.
Okay, well, you.
You asked the car guy.
I asked the car guy.
5 times fast,
Emily?
though, in a row. Real wheel.
Real,
I'm done, guys.
Real
It's too
fast,
early.
5 times. Go ahead.
Real fast.
Don't make me do
this. I swear I went to college.
Rear wheel drive, rear wheel drive,
Fast.
rear wheel drive, rear wheel drive, rear,
tough.
rear.
Rear wheel drive, rear wheel drive, rear wheel drive.
All those words on their own, very simple. All together, very hard.
Rear, yeah, no.
It's like a battery's running around.
Here we go.
Rear wheel drive.
Rear wheel drive. You have to pause for that one. That's a hard stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Rear wheel drive.
Rear wheel drive. Rear wheel drive. Rear wheel drive.
Weird.
Rear wheel drive. Ooh. Rear wheel drive.
See, it's a rear wheel drive with a tongue twister.
Rear wheel drive.
That's a tongue twister, right?
Yeah.
Last one.
Rear wheel drive.
And the last one.
Yeah. Rear wheel drive.
Everyone
Rear
slows
wheel
it down.
drive. Rear wheel
They're smart.
drive.
It's a thinker, right? You gotta stop.
Yeah.
Hoping none of them are driving. None of them are driving, I hope.
Rear wheel drive.
I'm like out of the car, follow the pen.
All right, what's the next word?
Posthumously.
That's not it.
That's not real.
It was a good attempt.
Yeah, I see that word in a news story, and I just
They were dead.
Move on.
After they died.
After they died.
Posthumously.
Posthumously.
No.
Yeah, I can't.
But he gave it effort.
When I see that word, I just start thinking possum, and I'm like, okay, moving on.
I can tell you 100% certainty that if I ever said that word correctly in my life, it was by accident.
You were drunk.
Yeah, I was trying to say something else, and then that came out. Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
That's not Chaz.
Posthumously.
Posthumously. Posthumously.
I love it.
Posthumously. Posthumously. Posthumous.
She became a snake there.
Speaking in tongues.
This should actually be a roadside test for sobriety.
Oh my God.
Seriously.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Posthumously?
Posthumously.
Posthumously.
That doesn't sound right.
Posthumously. I like that one. That's how I'm going to say it from now on. Yeah.
As a nation, we're doomed.
Posthumously.
That joke was funny, but no longer. It's posthumously.
Yeah. That made me cry. Oh my God.
Posthumously. After they're dead.
Posthumously.
Posthumously.
Oh, I don't know. We have a new leader now.
When it comes to Facebook, she posts mostly.
You're a real posthumously.
That's how Beetlejuice would say it.
Mostly.
Yeah, that sounds like an insult. It does. Posthumously. You're a posthumously, Phil. You're going to be a bad dad.
Bunch of posts mostly over here.
Yeah.
Posthumously.
Posthumously. Posthumously.
Posthumously.
Oh my God, the creepy twins from Shining.
I like that they got it wrong exactly the same way together.
Yeah.
Not for nothing, but isn't Yale right across the street?
Well, it's right on the street.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
And we got one more. New word.
Worcestershire sauce.
Oh boy.
Worcestershire sauce? Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
How are you supposed to say it?
So far, all of these are correct to me. I don't know.
Me too. I'm listening to them. I'm like, I would let all these go.
I always say, what's the sea sauce?
I say Worcester sauce.
What's the sea sauce?
Chaz and AJ.
Hey, good morning, guys. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Hey, good. I love your show.
Thank you, man.
From Stratford. I wanted to just share something with you about Matthew Perry.
All right. We'll see you later. All right. Well, go ahead.
We're in the middle of Post the Mostly, all right?
Right. Yeah, should did it posthumously.
Yeah. I'll get to you after my Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Worcester sauce.
Wait, try it again.
Wait, Worcester.
That's fantastic. No, that's just.
Worcestershire sauce.
All right.
Worcestershire sauce. Worcester sauce.
What was that one?
Worcester?
Worcester sauce?
Worcester sauce.
Like Westchester.
Yeah.
No, Worcester.
Yeah,
Worcester sauce.
Yeah.
Worcester sauce.
She knows it's wrong.
Worcestershire sauce.
Nice.
Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
I like that. I'm going to do this one small step
Yep.
at a time.
Like they taught me in school.
This is the reason why I use A1.
I think I like when people get so confused by the first word, they say shush.
yeah. They're so
become Sean
focused on the
Connery.
Worcester part.
Yeah.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
She sounds like she's laying almost on her face on the sidewalk.
Worcestershire sauce.
Hi, ma'am. Are you okay? You've been on the sidewalk for like 5 minutes. Can I help you?
Worcestershire sauce.
Okay. I'll
I
be
guess
back.
not then.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. We'll see you.
Get your blanket.
Worcester sauce.
I guess that's it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty.
wild.
That sounds correct to me.
I can see what Google pronunciation says.
AJ, how do you say it?
I don't. I buy A1.
I think you could say Worcestershire. Nope.
Worcestershire.
That's not it.
Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, I can't pronounce it.
Worcestershire.
I point. I just point to
Worcestershire
it.
sauce. Yeah.
I point and grab it.
I like barbecue sauce anyway, so I'm like,
Exactly.
I don't want that.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan.
Sorry.
So good.
I don't need to say
It's
it.
probably the pronunciation. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to eat that because I can't say it.
All right. This is from a website called howdoyousaythatword.com.
Okay.
And of course, it takes me to an ad.
Right, of course.
Worcester sauce.
That can't
That's
be.
not
Get
it.
out of here.
Worcester sauce.
You
Wrong,
liar.
stupid website.
Hang on.
That lady was Italian, so of course she thinks it's right.
Hang on a second. Look, did you ever see the town in Boston, in Massachusetts? It's spelled the same way. They pronounce it that way.
Yeah,
So
it
she
shouldn't
might
be the same.
Worcester.
She might be right.
Worcester sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
I'm sorry. This is wrong. There's no way.
What's the history of the sauce? Is it from Massachusetts? Is it from Worcester?
It's created by two jerks.
Hold on. Look what you've done to us, Vince. Look at what you've done to us.
Definitely a Worcestershire sauce day.
Worcestershire, England.
Yes.
Oh, Worcestershire.
That must be it.
Oh, so now we need to know how to pronounce the town. How to
Worcestershire.
pronounce town of Worcestershire,
Worcestershire.
England. Oh, boy.
Is it a commercial?
No, there's some lady with fancy hair trying to tell me. I don't feel like she's going to be right either.
Yeah.
Let's see.
She's fancy hair, though.
I don't know what this is going to sound like. Let's see where this goes.
How to pronounce Worcestershire. You start with a W sound, a W sound, and the as in cook. W.
Wah. 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 That I could do that. I do that all the time. Wah. Wah. Wah.
The
Chaz. Wah.
Just give me the wuss sauce. Let's stop it there. Let's give it a nickname.
Hand me the wah. Hand me the wah.
All right, there's wah, then what?
Wood, wolf, Worcestershire. The second syllable is like
Worcestershire.
stuff.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Okay, Worcestershire.
Oh, my God.
S sound, a T, and a schwa.
I know this lady's
Stuff.
trying to be helpful,
And
but
then-
she's annoying as hell, isn't she?
I knew by her hair. I just knew.
I want to hear now about Worcestershire.
All right, we'll check in with Vince on the other side of this, and then think we might have some audio from the Monsters Ball. AJ?
WFSB Channel 3, Bueller Associates Public Insurance Adjusters, first alert weather, rain, heavy times lasting through the afternoon, mid 50-60. Right now, we have 51 in Wallingford.
Okay, in Orange, we're still dealing with Route 34 closed both directions, eastbound and westbound. That's because of an accident. Car versus tractor trailer, Mapledale Road and Racebook Road area just east of the Wilbur Cross affected. Again, both directions, Route 34 there in Orange. In Milford, we also have a new incident. This is 15 southbound as you approach exit 55. There's an object on the roadway, downed tree possibly, blocking the right lane, so there's just a single lane open. We've got very heavy delays going through that area right now because of the obstruction, and that accident in Norwalk continues to block the left lane, 95 northbound, as you approach exit 16. This traffic report is brought to you by InfoNewHaven.com, the official source for fun in downtown New Haven. New Haven on Beats is not just pizza, it's century tradition tossed into every bite. It is aged oven, thin-crusted greatness every time. Make your plans at InfoNewHaven.com. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic report.
what they do at the Monster Ball with Worcestershire sauce.
Wash your sister sauce.
Wow.
Very good.
Watch your sister sauce?
Watch your sister sauce.
Well, you probably should at the party. Yep.
Yeah.
If you don't even try, you can just be like, "No, I'm just joking around."
Yeah.
Just go for it.
I don't know that that's the joke I'd go with.
Yeah.
Comedian Emily Sierra in studio Saturday, November 11th. She's at the Randall's Restaurant in West Haven.
Wash your sister sauce.
Watch your sister sauce.
Watch your sister
He
sauce.
said wash.
I think he said wash. Yeah.
He definitely said wash.
Let's hear it again.
Wash your sister sauce.
I'll pass.
Yeah.
She's a dirty girl.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Yep. Fail.
Vince Barry on the phone. Thanks for grabbing audio at Monsters Ball.
Of course, man. It was a crazy night, and I was trying to get it in the middle of rock bands and all this other chaos.
Some guy washing his sister was wild.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
seriously. No, I came in, and as soon as I was there maybe 10 minutes, and a woman came up to me with a little plastic cup full of vodka-soaked gummy bears and handed it to me. So I knew it was going to be a good party.
That was your imagination? No one would ever sneak alcohol into an
Definitely
event?
not.
No, of course
Right.
not.
Right. Harumph.
Worcestershire sauce.
As you can hear, we were totally sober.
I remember those imaginary gummy bears once arrived at a toy drive. And I was like, oh, gummy bears, yum, yum. And then I'm listening to myself on the microphone. I'm like, wow, I sound drunk.
I sound dumb.
Well, thanks for coming.
Hey, man, yeah, of course. It was there was this little dude running around with a Kiss mask on that I thought was going to be AJ.
That was
Like,
full
the
makeup,
reveal at
wasn't
the end
it?
of the party.
Was that a mask?
Yeah,
I
it was
thought
a
it was
mask.
makeup.
It was a mask.
That was a mask?
Oh.
Yeah.
That was a mask,
I thought
yeah.
it was makeup too at first, but then it's like he was doing that with his face the entire night.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Unless
Yeah.
his face froze.
Yeah. Someone slapped
was
him
like-
on the back.
Mini Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
Dude, he was a riot. Him and the Cher girl and the Tom Petty guy. There were a lot of lookalikes there that night. That was wild.
All right,
were
so
great.
Eddie and Christina, that was Tom Petty and Cher.
They're the
great.
best.
I love
They look
them.
great. Did a good job.
We keep trying to get out to dinner together, but, you know, they always come in good costumes. And now he shows up as Tom Petty. I'm like, why have you waited all these years to pull off the one
Nailed it.
that you look exactly like?
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Wild.
And then
It was
Christina
perfect.
said he looked so much like Tom Petty in high school, they called him Eddie Petty.
That's funny.
And then I guess she laid down the law. She was like, you're being Tom Petty this year.
Nice.
He chose exactly the right look, man.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. So did she.
Yeah, and I didn't know those tattoos on her hiney were not like real. I guess Cher has tattoos on her hiney.
I don't know.
Yes.
I didn't know
Yes,
about that.
apparently.
Yeah.
They were
And
very
Cher's
heavily
Kate.
featured in that video, Turn
Yeah.
Back Time,
Oh,
which is
right.
the costume that she was doing. She looked great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. On Cher, it's her guest list.
There's a video Jennifer has in her phone of Ruth as that Megan,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and she's doing this creepy walk down the hall. I have to post it. It will make you look at Ruth a whole different way. You'll be like, is there really a human in there? It was
She
very
practiced,
convincing.
clearly.
I saw Ruth do the dance. I was like, woo.
Yeah.
It was creepy.
Right,
She
then I
committed.
saw
She nailed it.
Then I saw her get an Uber later.
I believe it's in one of the videos that we posted.
Oh, okay.
And at the very end, it's great because you can hear Jennifer's laugh. She does like that great laugh.
Yep, that's the one.
Okay, so we got one dead person.
Hold on, let me see if I have it.
Worcestershire sauce.
That's not it.
Oh,
I have
the bird.
Hold on.
Worcestershire sauce.
You know, that's actually good on burgers, Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, what a great time. Like, everybody was just so awesome. Thank you,
looked
everybody,
fun.
for coming.
Yeah, it was fun.
Looked
AJ
fun.
was great. Everyone was asking about you.
Oh, thank you.
And
The band
everybody
looked
said,
great.
please tell AJ, you know, we were asking about you.
And Shameless looked great.
Oh, my God. The band was so good.
They are really good, aren't they?
Really good energy
Tons
on
of
stage.
fun.
Oh yeah, those guys can bring it.
They really did, too.
They can bring it.
It went by in a blink of an eye. And then the Mombies.
Oh
my God.
Another
that was amazing.
whole deal.
That was
50
amazing.
mothers dressed as zombies. We have to clear the dance floor, and then they start coming in on cue, walking through the crowd, just randomly all these zombies coming
missed that
through the
part.
crowd. And then they all line up and they do their group dance on the floor. It was really a moment.
I don't know if you got to see from the same vantage point that I did, but we asked the crowd to move, and as they start walking through, they didn't know what was happening for like 2 to 3 seconds. So there's a couple people like mad. They're like, "Hey, why? We just moved back," and then
Right,
they
what are you
realize,
doing?
"Yeah, what's happening?" Then all the phones come out. It's like, "Oh, this is going to be
Oh,
awesome."
this is a dance number.
Yeah. You guys definitely put a good one together.
The costumes there just blow me away every year. They're just so great. And it's too much to take in. I was looking at pictures. I'm like, I didn't even see these people.
Mm-hmm.
It was really great.
I love the discussion too about like who gets to go up on stage, because there's so many there that are so creative, and like you said, you miss details all the time.
It's tough.
Yeah,
I
we
want to
love
get
it,
a
though.
separate stage for the costume thing. I have some ideas for next year.
Or like a runway, like it's like a fashion show.
Yeah. Oh, well, what I thought was like a parade.
Ooh.
First, we do like a costume parade.
Just see everybody.
Just
Everybody
so we
gets
have
a moment.
video.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
cool.
Everyone gets on the video. We go down the hall. Yeah. I have some thoughts on that. But Vince, thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. All right, coming up, we'll recap the announcement we made regarding AJ in a Box and toy drive bans. And if this Connecticut lawmaker gets his way, we will not be turning the clocks backwards, forwards. We're just going to leave them how they are. AJ?
WFSB Channel 3, Builder Associates, Public Insurance Adjusters, First Alert Weather, rain, can be heavy at times, can last through the afternoon, mid 50 to 60. Right now, 45 in Bethany.
All right, we've been dealing with this one all morning long in orange. Route 34 closed in both directions, eastbound and westbound. That's because of a tractor-trailer versus car accident. Mapledale Road and Racebook Road affected, area just east of the Wilbur Cross. We also, in Milford right now, have an object on the roadway. Looks like a downed tree blocking the right lane as you approach exit 55, so just one lane getting by. And in Norwalk, the left lane remains blocked, 95 northbound. That's because of an accident involving multiple vehicles as you approach exit 16. This traffic report brought to you by InfoNewHaven.com, the official source for fun in downtown New Haven. New Haven of Beats is not just pizza, it's century-old tradition tossed into every bite. It is aged, oven-thin, crusted greatness every time. Make your plans at InfoNewHaven.com. That's your Chaz and AJ, Connecticut Lottery traffic report.
I want to know what's going on with the real estate market.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to have Jonathan on this week.
Yeah.
Where are we at? What are we doing? What's going on over here? Eh?
What's your sauce?
Yeah. What's up with the market sauce?
Yes.
Jonathan Carbuty and Company Realtors. This guy's got a team of trained professionals that come out and take care of your needs. If you're thinking about selling your house, all you do is you call him, and I'll give you his direct cell phone, and then he activates the team. It's like it's like super. Yeah, it's like Super Friends.
Yeah.
You know, you get one of his super agents to come over, give you a market evaluation, and if you list the house, then they enact the marketing machine, and they stage it, they photograph it, they make a video, and then they put flyers in the mailboxes, and they do a lot. When he sold the project house for me, he did all of these things that people typically do after a house has been on for months. And like the seller's like, hey, how come no one's coming through? Like, are you going to have an open house? Oh, okay, I'll have an open house.
Right.
Are you going to like put flyers? And like, okay. No, he does it all right off the bat. He's like, I want this thing to go. The whole thing is to market it and get the most amount of money.
That's the whole point.
It's the whole point. Call Jonathan directly, 203-980-6886, 203-980-6886, or Google CarBeautyRealEstate.com. That's CarBeautyRealEstate.com. there's just so much going on, AJ. It's really, Matthew Perry died.
Yep.
Chandler on Friends, very sad.
Very sad.
Very surprising.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I was going to say not surprising.
I don't know.
It wasn't like, we thought it would happen soon. But, man, this guy was like, as soon as I heard, I knew. I wasn't like, oh, my God. So, yeah. Anyway, let me keep
It's
going
sad,
here.
Yeah.
AJ is back.
Hello.
Phil's wife is pregnant.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yay.
I mean, happy unreal.
Yeah.
The Monsters Ball, AJ in a box, Chaz and AJ Toy Drive. We have lots of things to talk about. But first, let's start with this guy here.
Okay.
If Connecticut law, if he gets his way, we will not be turning our clocks back or forward. Cool. Kurt Vale is on. Good morning.
Good morning, Chaz. How are you?
Good.
Welcome back, AJ.
Oh, thank you, sir.
What's the deal here?
Well, I mean, I've been putting in this bill since 2017 to keep the clocks where they're at right now without moving them back. And it's got a lot of attention over the years, so we've been working to make it better and work with our neighboring states. But ultimately, it's better when they do it at the national level.
Right. But so you're trying to get it done on a Connecticut level? Would that mean we'd be disjointed from New York, so New York would be an hour ahead or behind?
Well, not the way the bill's written up. So if we were to go ahead and pass it, it is attached to Connecticut, or obviously Connecticut, Rhode Island, Mass, and New York would also have to do it for us to actually start doing it.
Okay.
So even if we passed the bill, it wouldn't go into effect unless New York, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts did the same thing.
Okay, I got
Fall in line, guys.
Right.
And there's legislation in all those states to do that. So we've all been talking, and all the way up to New Hampshire, Maine, and Vermont as well.
What's your beef with it? With us changing the clocks?
It's just, well, number one, it gets really dark in the afternoon once we adjust the clocks. Our bodies are set a certain way. So when it gets dark at 4:20 in the afternoon on the winter solstice, it's a little dark. It stays dark in those months around that. There's a thing called seasonal affective disorder. So people get more depressed because they get out of work and it's dark. Yeah. When we actually change when we actually change the clocks that week following, heart attacks increase, and so do car accidents.
Is that right?
Wow.
Yeah, significantly. And when I first submitted this bill in 2017, it was a constituent bill, and I represent an agricultural community, and they always said it was for the farmers. So I went and talked to some of the farmers.
Stratford, don't you?
Stafford Springs.
Stafford.
I'm all the way up
Such a different town.
Yeah.
A lot more farms up there.
A little bit
Not
of a different
Stanford,
makeup.
not
Okay,
Stafford.
all right. So
Yeah.
Dave from Riverview Bistro must be wondering why I asked him for your number.
He's still scratching his head.
I thought you were from Stratford. Everyone goes into his place in Stratford. I thought that was simple. He texted me back, I'll get it. And he got it in like 2 minutes.
See?
Well, I'm good friends with Laura Hoydick, so
Stafford. Oh, okay. Very good.
And thank you, Dave.
yes, the mayor there, she
Stafford.
texted me too. So yes.
It's Stafford, not Stratford.
That's one of those on the test. Your answer's correct, but none of the work leading up to looks right.
Yeah.
It's like, look, you got the right answer, so I'm going to give you the points, but none of this here makes sense.
I'm even more impressed. Like, you're familiar with the show, and you wished AJ well. And
awesome.
Back and
thank you.
I went to Southern Connecticut, so I'm familiar with the station.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Cool.
I like your facts here that support changing it so we don't have to mess with the clocks. I think you have a good argument.
I think so too.
Yeah, and the actual United States Senate in 2022 passed the bill that said the whole country's going to do it, which is ideal. It passed unanimously through the Senate, and then the House never took it up.
Why did we do this in the first place? When did we do it? Why did we do it?
So this is my understanding, because I've done some research, obviously, since first submitting this, and we had an expert from Colorado come out and testify in Hartford, and he said they used the farmers to sell it, but it was actually for commerce, so that more people will shop if it's light out in the afternoon. And this was like almost 100 years ago where they first started this, and it was actually for commerce, not for farming. And so that there would be more light in the afternoon in the winter so people can make more money. That's what he said. He testified and he did the research.
Okay, so let's just say in December it gets dark at 4. If we don't change the clocks, what time is it going to get dark? At 3 or 5? 5. So why would we? Why didn't? Then it makes no sense.
We shop
Well, originally it got dark at 4 and it stayed dark, and then it got dark at 8 in the summer. So they wanted more light, so they added it, but then they brought it back, in the winter. We want to just leave it forward. There's a group of people, to be fair, that want to get rid of changing the clock, but they want to keep it at standard time, which would mean it would get darker early. I'd say those people are probably more. You guys might like that because you're morning people, but most people that I've talked to prefer to have that extra hour of light in the afternoon, both in the summer and in the winter.
Yes,
of course.
And Arizona
I got a bunch of
doesn't
trolls.
do time change, right?
They don't?
Yeah, Arizona doesn't abide by it.
Arizona, Hawaii, and there's 1 or 2 counties in Indiana.
Oh, that's
Arizona also. Arizona also makes meth.
The Indiana one's an interesting one because a lot of those people commute into a different state, and there's this weird time of year where they're on completely different clocks, and they're like, "This is stupid. This is so dumb."
Yeah, exactly. But it's like, obviously we have a lot of important issues to deal with in Connecticut, and this one always comes up. When this comes up, everyone gives me a call because I've been pushing for it for years, and I'm not going to stop until we get there.
Here's the thing, people, there was this whole thing about making pizza, the food, and all this, and we were saying on the air, isn't there more important stuff? This is important. I mean, you could do this and still, talk about other things. We have Representative Kurt Vale on the show now. Boy, this is. You mentioned that there were certain counties in a state that don't participate.
Yes, I don't know if they rectified that yet, but that was the case. Certain sections of Indiana didn't do it, and certain did. And I'm not sure if, since I first introduced this bill in Connecticut and learned a lot about it, they might have changed that. But I know at the time that was the case.
That's
in Arizona.
wild.
In Arizona's.
Can you imagine? Hey, I'll see you at 3 o'clock, and then it's like 3 o'clock.
No,
Nothing.
you
It's like,
won't.
oh, okay, they're on. All right, I know they're from. Okay,
I forgot. There are 2
I'll
counties
see 'em
over.
at 4.
Whoops.
But Senator Markey out of Massachusetts and Senator Marco Rubio, bipartisan, pushed this bill in the Senate and passed it. And I don't know why the House never took it up, because that's the ultimate thing. We don't really want to have to do it here in Connecticut,
right?
But we want them to do it on a national level.
When did that happen in the House? Not take it up? How many years ago was that?
It was last year.
Yeah. Well, they've been in chaos.
Year. I was so excited. It was like, yes, this is the point, because it's happening. We're not the only state trying to do this, but we all want the same result.
More and more people are getting on the bandwagon. Like I remember hearing this argument 10 years ago, and I thought, that's stupid. Just leave it. Who cares? And now, the more I hear about it, and the more every time it comes up. So what you're doing is you're doing good work. When you bring this up, I think you're bringing more people over to your side.
Mm-hmm. Yes, keep it up.
Yeah,
it's one of those things. It seemed like just an
I got
annoyance,
criticized.
and then you hear about people like actually being sick and like causing medical issues. Like, yeah, this is a thing.
Yeah, and the light time thing is a thing. Like, I love the summer. I always get a little depressed in the winter, and I know I have to just go out and take my daily walks. But a lot of people, they don't. It's hard to get there about how to take care of depression if you just deal with it.
Me too. I'm part houseplant.
yeah. Same. I need sunshine.
I need my son.
Well, Kurt, keep it up, man. Let us know if we can do anything.
I appreciate it. Absolutely. I'm not stopping until we win.
Okay. Good. Don't
All
stop,
right.
Kurt. We're counting on you.
Got that winner
We're counting on
attitude.
Kurt.
Woo!
All right, it's Kurt Vale.
That's right. You guys have an awesome day.
Thank you.
You as well.
too.
Thanks. See? Even sunny disposition. Very nice.
Stafford. Stafford.
Right.
I thought it was Stratford.
Yeah, no, big difference.
All right, let's play this. Let's replay this announcement we made earlier. AJ's just recently out of the hospital.
Yes.
So shouldn't we just stick him in a box and leave him outside?
Sure, why not?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Who needs a bed?
AJ in a Box is happening.
Yay.
Thursday, November 9th through Friday, November 10th. AJ will be in a specially designed box without any luxuries like years past.
Nope.
In the parking lot of McDermott Chevrolet and Lexus of New Haven.
Yeah.
Thanks to Arts Television and Appliance, Gunner Roofing, and Big Balls.
Yeah.
Big balls.
Yeah,
That's for you, AJ.
Wait until you hear how we incorporate them into this project. Well, don't ask now.
Oh, really? What?
All right, also, since we're here and we're talking about the box, AJ in a Box is to ramp up to the Chaz and AJ McDermott Chevrolet Lexus Toy Drive.
Right.
That is happening Friday, December 8th at Jordan's Furniture in New Haven. We broadcast live from 6 a.m. to 10. And we have not yet announced who will be playing.
No.
And we have 2 headliners this year. Not one, but two.
Two headliners.
How to practice.
Finger 11. I want them to do like a 10-minute version of this, and that's it.
love
Just
it.
do
That's a
this
great
song
song.
for 10 minutes.
Great
That is an AJ favorite. I could tell. He turns the volume up when it comes
I
on.
friggin' love that song.
Oh, I can't wait. And then also on stage will be Foghat. Yeah.
That's awesome. I should wear their T-shirt.
AJ, it's all you can wear. You can't not wear that shirt.
I won't have a Christmas version.
That was the AJ winner, too. Monsters Ball Fog Hat shirt.
That's right.
Nice. Yeah. She did a good job.
All free. Just bring a toy for the kids.
Yep.
Yeah. Foghat Live. Yeah. Foghat, Finger 11. We're effing it up this year at the Toy
time.
Drive. And all the information's up on the radio station website now. Ghost Audio Freak Week coming into its final stages here. We have real ghost audio from Dark Angel Productions.
Yeah.
WFSB Channel 3, Bill and Associates, Public Insurance Adjusters, First Alert Weather, rain, heavy times. Going to last through the afternoon, mid 60 right now, 51 West Haven.
All right, Route 34 in Orange. Been dealing with this one all morning and unfortunately remains closed in both directions, eastbound and westbound Route 34, as a tractor-trailer versus car accident. Mapledale Road and Racebook Road, area just east of Wilbur Cross, affected again in both directions. In Milford, it looks like they have cleared that downed tree or tree branch. Both lanes have reopened. This was 15 southbound as you approach exit 55. We do still have some pretty heavy delays, unfortunately, adding to the morning commute. It's about 45 minutes of delays, but the lanes are opened is the good news. And even more news, good news in Norwalk. That's 95 northbound. That accident has been cleared as well. As you approach exit 16, had the left lane blocked earlier from a 2-car incident. Again, has been moved from the travel lanes. This traffic report brought to you by InfoNewHaven.com, the official source for fun in downtown New Haven. New Haven of Beats is not just pizza, it's centennial tradition tossed into every bite. It is aged, oven thin crusted greatness every time. Make your plans at InfoNewHaven.com. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic report.
ready for some ghost audio, AJ?
Always, always.
It's very creepy.
As long as I'm at my house.
Yeah, no. That's a good point. You want to hear
Thank
ghost
you.
audio, but not when you're home.
Someplace else.
Yeah. All right. Well, Angela the Sheens
Angela.
in studio. She's with Dark Angel Paranormal Investigators. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
You were a Farmington police officer?
Yes, sir. Retired.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for...
Thank you so much.
Oh, it was an
service.
honor. It was
Yeah.
an honor. Thank you.
So how do you go from that to chasing ghosts?
Quite a jump.
Rusty souls.
Actually, I had an interest in the paranormal since I was a child and had my first experience. And it just grew over the years. Of course, you didn't talk about it because people would think you were a little
crazy.
loopy. Yeah.
Cuckoo.
So as a cop, you couldn't say, "Oh yeah, I once saw a ghost." You'd be like,
no.
"Ah,
No,
okay,
no,
maybe
no.
we'll take that gun and put it over here, and we'll put you through some
Yeah,
classes."
no. So after I retired, we found Ray Sawyer, the co-founder of the group.
Great man.
He's awesome, and he's an
cool.
incredible investigator. And we joined his group, and it's been wonderful ever since. I've been with them for 15 years.
Okay, tell us about this experience you had when you were younger. How old were you?
I had to be about 6. I woke up, I sat up in bed fully awake, and my grandfather was standing at the side of the bed. And I said, "Oh, Grandpa, did you come to say goodbye?" And he nodded his head. And I said, "Okay." I don't remember if I said anything after that, but his image just kind of disappeared, disintegrated the way a sandcastle would when you pour water on it. So that was my first experience.
Was he alive at the time?
He was alive at the time.
And was
Not
that
for
the-
long. Not for long. I think that was him projecting his energy to say goodbye.
Did you see him alive after that?
No.
That was the last.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, that's wild.
I got chills.
I am not going to the beach ever again.
No sandcastles.
No sandcastles.
That's wild. Did you tell anyone? Did you tell your mother about that?
No.
No.
Not for years and years. And again, the same, you're just a kid. There's no such things as ghosts, that type of thing. You don't
Yeah.
know. So
It's a weird thing to have happen, and then your grandfather died. How long between that happening and your grandfather dying? would you say?
I can't.
Days, weeks?
No. It was some time after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did he live in the state?
Oh, yeah. He lived in the next town over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's weird. You almost want to tell people at the funeral, like, he kind of came over and say goodbye.
Yeah.
You don't
Well,
really know it all.
they do. They're around us. I'm always, when I'm at wakes and stuff, I'm always very cognizant of the energy in the room.
Has he ever made any contact with you since then?
No.
That was it.
That was it.
That was goodbye.
That was, I think it was in his way. He really kind of spoke. He didn't say anything. He just nodded, and he spoke broken English anyway. So I wouldn't probably understand what he was saying.
Right.
But yeah, it was definitely him, solid as could be.
Wow. Then he just dissipated.
He just dissolved. That's how I would describe
Wow. That's really spooky. Did you have nightmares after that?
it.
No.
No, I think I've always been.
Felt more full of love than
Yes.
love and sadness.
And
No.
curiosity, clearly, that you kept going at it.
Yes, definitely. So all these years I've had an interest in it, had my toe in the water, doing my thing. And
AJ likes that reference.
I know.
I'm dissolving over here.
I figured. I don't want to know what. Okay, so let's talk about the first clip you're about to play.
Okay. This was at a home here in Connecticut. It's about an 1800s house. In our research, we had found that there had been a fatal car accident, not directly in front of the house, but nearby, very
They had
nearby.
cars back then?
Well,
the house is
no,
from the
no,
1800s, but
house
then-
is, you
Okay.
got it.
All
You
right.
got it.
All right.
Different timelines.
Although sometimes I feel like I'm from the 1800s, but yeah. So this is from then. We found out there was an accident, and when we did the investigation, we got this EVP.
Okay.
Z pokoju to włącz proszę światło na stole.
Get out of the car.
Oh, I've heard that before.
Usually it's a police officer saying
Usually
it.
she'd be saying it. Yeah.
Usually it's, well, first they show you the pen. Yep.
Right. So you hear the investigators talking about something, and then you hear that apparition.
Actually, it's one of the homeowners was speaking in Polish to what he believed was a Polish spirit in the house. And then you hear, get out of the car. And then, someone had been killed in that crash in front of the house.
Wow. Let's hear that again.
Z pokoju to włącz proszę światło na stole.
That's freaky.
Isn't that freaky?
That was my Uber driver in L.A. Get out of the car.
That is freaky.
Yeah.
And you don't hear this while it's happening. You have to go back over the audio.
Right. Oh, you have to play it back on the tape recorders.
I was wondering because it didn't seem like anybody had responded.
Right.
That's
right, because we can't hear
crazy.
It is crazy. It's fun.
Now, if I had a normal tape deck, would it pick that up?
A normal tape deck?
Yeah, is that what did you record it with
Digital or analog tape, whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Wow.
Sounds like a female to me, too.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah.
Did a female die in the car accident?
No, it was a male.
It was her car.
Maybe.
Wow.
I don't know.
You broke my car, you idiot.
Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. See, this is what you got to investigate. No?
Oh,
we
yeah,
want to know who
definitely.
the female is.
Yeah, we do. We dig in as deep as we can. We search old records. We search.
Who's the ghost then?
I don't know.
See, this is what you got to.
I don't know.
Your work on that case is not done then.
Yeah, well, none of them really are you don't have solid evidence.
At some point, you get to a dead end where
Right.
it's like there's no witnesses.
Right, there's nowhere else to
nothing,
go.
There's no records.
Right.
You know a male died on the scene,
right.
But you don't know who else was there or who it could have. Maybe it's his mother, the ghost of his mother saying.
Could be. Could come from anywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so weird. All right, we got some. It is weird. It's scary. All right,
is.
We got another, some more crazy clips coming up. Chaz and AJ in the morning. going to play some ghost audio, but the conversation we were just having in the studio about getting ghost goo off of you was pretty interesting, I thought. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR, 95.9 The Fox. It's Freak Week. And we're playing ghost clips.
There's
Last
ghost,
one
ghost
was
goo?
Ghost goo.
Oh, Ghost
Yeah.
Freaky Week.
Freak Week. Angela Desheen's in studio. She's with Dark Angel Paranormal Investigations and comedian Emily Sierra, who's into this whole deal.
I
She's
am.
doing
I'm
the
very
tarot
into this
cards
witchy
at the Monsters Ball, and Ruth's into it. Ruth saw the Derby doll lady. But Emily asked Angela how she gets that ghost aura off of her after
cleanses her energy after because she's like interacting with
residue. Like you could have ghost residue on you.
Well, no, it's kind of a protective measure to get in the shower and just cleanse off any energies that aren't yours that you want to detach from you. Because spirits can form attachments to people and things, and I don't want anybody attached to me.
No.
What soap do you recommend, like Ivory for purity?
Irish Spring.
Good question.
There's no
Do you
bad
have
questions.
a recommended soap or not really?
No.
What
Although
does
that's
it?
a possibility for future endeavor.
Yeah.
Ghost soap.
Exfoliate.
Some charcoal in it. Something good.
Right.
I always think sage. I thought sage is like the answer.
Sage is the
Sage.
answer.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me about this next clip. Clip number 3.
Number 3.
Angela, did you want to tell me about it?
This was taken at a private residence. It was actually the home of one of our former investigators.
Ooh.
And he
Good
had
shower.
a special needs, non-communicative daughter, and he was having experiences. So he placed a tape recorder there in her room, and this is what we picked up.
Okay, here it is. That's not human?
Well, it sounds human to me, thank goodness.
Sounds like a lion sleeps tonight.
It says, if you play it again, you can hear, please don't hate me. It's kind of pleading. Please.
Oh, yeah. Wow. When you, yeah.
That was kind of creepy.
Kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's super creepy.
I've been that drunk before.
Wow.
Please don't hate me.
I'm getting my guard dog tonight. I'm scared.
Right?
And the dogs can see them. They'll let you know. if
dogs
they
can
see
pick
them.
up on spirits. Yeah.
I'm a shower right now.
So what do you do with that? Well, how did that case end? What do you do with that?
Well, once you determine that there's nothing negative there, that there's not a threat or anything, I think it was just kind of left that, it's there. If someone wants to move a spirit on, we can certainly help them with that too. Although that's not our specialty. We just like detecting them. So everything's fine.
Okay. What's the next clip?
This also was at a private residence where we were putting away our equipment, and one of the members of the household had been heavily into Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh boy.
The game, and
nerd.
I was going to
yeah.
say nerd.
And
Yes.
we don't know how, but somehow a spirit, probably a poltergeist, entered the house and started opening cabinets and doing all kinds of things.
That's like a bad ghost.
Well, it means noisy ghost. and
Disruptive,
they
right?
Disruptive. They can be disruptive. I would be cautious with them.
Like I said, bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not not a Casper by
Bad.
any means.
Yes. This isn't one where you're like, it's just a poltergeist. See you later.
right.
You're
They
fine.
were mad. They want to play
bad.
Strategico.
Like I said, bad.
We were able to pick up this EVP there. And when I listen to EVPs, I'm usually laying on the couch with my recorder and my headset. And this EVP caused me to jump off the couch.
Really?
Angela. Scared.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Where's the camera box?
See?
One of the investigators was looking for the box to put her camera in, and this voice just showed up. And when I first heard it, I was, as I said, I jumped off the couch because it's so gravelly and so growly, and that can sometimes indicate a negative spirit. But we had no further indication of that.
I'm singing endorsed for a hamburger helper here.
You got to really pay attention to every second of the tape, too.
Yes.
That's very difficult.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't be like having the TV on with the volume down listening to this.
No.
You can't be reading a book. You can't be in your thoughts somewhere.
Can't be scrolling reels for, recipes. Like,
It takes
investigators, especially cold case investigators, they go through the files over and over. Do you do that with this audio?
Dozens of times, because we want to make sure what we have is what we have.
Right. Wow.
Yeah. Wow, that help her is like what my stomach sounds like when I'm hungry.
Yeah. I was going to say, do you ever actually record someone's stomach and you're like, oh my God, there's a bad spirit here.
I'm hungry.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
And then it was followed by noxious gas. Ooh, the spirit moved me. Ooh.
These are amazing clips.
Wow.
Okay, what's next?
The next one is a home we did in Massachusetts, actually. And it was owned by a very elderly woman who passed away in the house. And this is what we picked up.
How old was she?
I believe she was 97 or 98.
What was her story? Living alone?
Living alone. Husband had passed, and she peacefully left.
Okay. And then, so what brought you there? Someone called and said, hey, I think something's still here? Like
Actually,
the new people?
It was a friend of one of our investigators and happened to be her neighbor as well.
Oh.
So he said, geez, I got this stuff happening and I'm trying to renovate the house. And,
All right, so you must get this all the time. Like you go to a party, like, oh, this is what I do on the side. And then someone will come over later and say, I just want you to know I think I have something at my house. Need to get
Sometimes.
I didn't want to tell anybody, but,
Sometimes.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
I just heard something over here.
Yeah, what was that?
I was
listening to her recorder.
No, she's not.
No, she's not. Oh, I thought that's what you were doing. I heard it too.
So you actually heard it with your, you didn't have to hear it on a tape. You heard it in real time.
Which is a disembodied voice. A couple of the other people heard it. It was kind of faint laughter and a little bit of speaking by a female.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear it.
I tried to boost the volume a little bit. Yeah, so the sound precedes the people talking, obviously.
Right.
Yeah. So here it is a little bit louder.
All right.
Right there. And again.
I just heard something over here.
Yep, I'm used to girls laughing at me too.
And it was funny because shortly thereafter, the homeowner snapped a picture, and he got two female images. And we learned that the woman who had passed in the house used to love to cook with a female friend of hers.
Oh.
And it was in the kitchen.
Oh, wow, they're together.
It was pretty cool.
They were in a blast.
Yeah, so what's the deal with that? So you're like, your energy will linger in spots that you enjoyed in life, or where you died specifically, or
not necessarily. Spirits can go anywhere they want. Spirits and ghosts are two different things. Mostly, and people use the term interchangeably, but they are energy. We wouldn't be alive without our energy. Our brain works on energy. Our heart works on electric impulses. Our brain is full of electrical impulses. That does not die when the body dies.
You know what
that
they were
goes
cooking?
on. I'm sorry?
They were cooking goulash.
Could be. But she was a great cook from what I heard.
I was going to say, she's baking, the other guy's hungry. It makes sense.
Hey, man, come over here and cook for me, goddammit.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you weigh a body alive, a person, it weighs one weight, then they die and you weigh them, it's the same weight. Like, where did all that whole life go? What is that? It's
Well,
just
the energy goes out into a different form. Sometimes they hang around, sometimes they cross over. It depends. And what I learned is that spirits are in death as they were in life. So if you were a real pain in the arse in life, you're going to be a real pain in the arse in death.
Oh, that's fun.
Boy.
Yeah, so there's no great transformation that takes takes over.
Get ready, folks.
AJ. Is there a difference between like a spirit that goes peacefully and a spirit that goes violently?
Yes. A spirit that goes violently or tragically is known as a ghost. And the difference is that ghosts they've passed in a tragic manner, or maybe they've had a terrible, troubled life, and they are the manifestation of that terrible incident, and they don't have the same reasoning skills as a spirit does. They could be attached to a specific location or person. They don't necessarily know that they've passed on, and that's
okay. So
very
this is like
terrible.
kind of Sixth Sense stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So
this is why you would hear about a lot of hauntings at like former mental hospitals.
Oh yes.
Yep.
Because of how tragic and dramatic those existence.
Yeah, and a lot of those are not intelligent hauntings. They're imprints of the tragedy or the mental hospitals, the terrible conditions they may have lived in there. That's an energy imprint, and it plays over and over and over again. And they can't...
How do you get them to where they could just go? You have to perform something?
We don't perform any rituals. I know that a lot of times, especially when we're in Gettysburg, I will say to them,
oh boy,
why are you here? Why are you staying here? Don't you want to be with your family in heaven? And the response is, we've gotten this is our home. And I've said to some of them, you can cross over. You can cross over, go into the light. You will be with your family again.
And
so really that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you're going to do. Yep.
Yeah, so it's just go to the light.
Yeah. Well, that's what I do. I don't know what other people do.
Yeah.
And can some spirits like transform into animals, making them like a spirit guide for like family members after? Because I feel like I have my grandpa as one.
I don't really know. I know that animals can be spirits. I've seen animal spirits. I've seen them. I don't know if they can transform into that, but I think your grandpa could be your spirit guide.
Yeah, he definitely feels like that.
I have my Aunt Siri.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm really glad you're back. I missed you.
Ow. Ow. I just hurt myself. Ow.
All right, we don't want AJ to laugh because it hurts when he laughs.
Can't stretch his belly.
We have one more sound clip from Dark Angel Paranormal Investigators coming up. AJ?
Yeah. WFSB Channel 3. Bill and Associates Public Insurance Adjusters. First alert weather, rain, heavy times lasting through the afternoon. 50-60 right now. 52 in Brantford.
All right. In Orange, still dealing with that closure. Route 34, that'll be both directions currently closed because of a tractor-trailer versus car accident. Mapledale Road and Racebook Road area just east of the Wilbur Cross, again, closed both directions, eastbound and westbound, Route 34. Looks like right now the only issue to report 95 would be in Westport. That's northbound. The on and off ramps closed. Exit 17, all part of the Saugatuck River Bridge rehabilitation project. So planned closure of those on and off ramps, but that'll be until the end of the month. So at least through tomorrow. This traffic report is brought to you by InfoNewHaven.com, the official source for fun in downtown New Haven. New Haven of Beats is not just pizza, it's century tradition tossed into every bite. It is aged oven, thin-crusted greatness every time. Make your plans at InfoNewHaven.com. That's your Chaz and AJ, Connecticut Lottery Traffic Report.
audio clip to play for you. Angela Deschenes, Dark Angel Paranormal Investigators in studio, along with Emily Sierra, comedian, yoga person, tarot card reader. She's into all of this. And, Ruth witnessed the Derby doll lady. So you got a bunch of fans here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what's this next clip we're going to play?
There, Ray did this investigation.
Was it Florida?
Yes.
Florida.
And he was doing a table tipping.
Are the ghosts in Florida a little bit dumber than they are here?
They have mullets.
They're definitely shirtless, I can tell you that.
Mullets.
Ray was doing a table tipping, which is kind of a different way to contact and communicate with the spirit. It's very interesting, and that's the banging noise you're going to hear is the table tipping. But you'll then hear.
Does the table have 4 legs?
Yes.
Why is it making that noise?
He's done that here, I believe.
He has done that here for you. He's able to access the spirit energy through, and the spirit energy comes through the table. You put your hands on the table, and then it starts to rock. And it moves around.
I remember him doing that, and it freaked me out.
Yeah, it's pretty freaky, and it's freaky to be a part of, too, but it's a lot of fun.
It goes on for a while, too.
Oh,
yeah, it's not like a 10-second thing. It's like an hour.
Yeah, as long as the spirit's moving that table, that's how long it'll take.
The spirit.
You'll hear a child screaming in this audio clip.
Something about ghost kids that
freaky
make me
scared.
uncomfortable.
It makes me the scaredest. Yeah.
I'm scared.
And also at the end of this clip, you'll hear someone say, "Get out."
Oh, well, then I'm getting out.
No questions asked.
The thing is, if they tell me face to face, or if I can hear them say it, it's one thing, and we're out of there. But we don't discover this until after.
Later.
Yeah, so that's good. Take it out.
That's why you got to take that shower, get all that stuff off.
Definitely.
And the ghosts say, if we spoke louder, perhaps they'd hear us.
How do they? All right. So this is what we're going to hear now. Is the ghost kid?
A child screaming, and then at the end, "Get out."
Okay. I heard that very low.
Yeah.
Get out.
The kid screaming's very clear.
I heard the scream, right? Yep.
Did you hear that while it happened or no?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Oh, all right.
I'm guessing it was an EVP because that's how it was presented to me. So, yeah.
Then I heard it sound like a horse leg fell asleep.
That's the table.
So do you charge for your services if someone thinks they have a ghost or something in their house? Or?
We never charge.
Wow.
Wow, cool.
Yeah. We're just interested in helping people that are in these situations, helping them feel at ease and gain some control back.
You should do our haunted ass building you're sitting in.
I have actually. Yeah. I have listened to some recordings from here.
Oh. What did you think?
I don't know if Ray even discussed this with you, but I think you have the spirit of a former janitor here.
We did hear the light switch clicking.
Yep.
So these studio doors, the radio station's always playing in the hallway. If somebody opens it, you can hear it clearly. And they had set it up at the time AJ was in the monkey cage, and you hear the light switch clicking after it had been set up for hours. Yes. And you can tell the door was never opened.
Yes. They can certainly manipulate, turn on lights, radios, anything.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Somebody told me at an event recently that we had a salesperson here in the building who walked down to the 7-Eleven, and as they were walking back, they were hit and killed.
Oh my goodness.
I remember that. Yeah.
So now, would that spirit or whatever make its way back to the radio station?
It's certainly possible. I can't say for sure.
That's wild.
Chaz, I wonder if that was the guy with the suit.
With the suit!
End of the hallway.
Yes.
Boom.
All right, I'm done. I'm done.
Creeped
Thank
out
you,
enough?
Angela. Yeah, I'm good.
You're
You?
so welcome.
I'm creep level 10 right now.
Get out of here.
I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to take a shower.
You'll
Have
have
me
to
some
come.
sage.
I mean creeped out level 10. I'm not creep level 10.
That would make sense. The suit would make sense.
It would.
Get some ghost soap.
I got too many chills right now. All right, Angela, thank you very much.
You're very
Thank
We're
welcome.
linked up
Glad
to
to be here.
Dark
Thank
Angel
you.
Paranormal on the radio station website. All right, we're gonna Monday morning quarterback some of the games with NFL agent Joe Linta coming up. AJ.
WFSB Channel 3, Biller and Associates Public Insurance Adjusters. First alert weather, rain heavy to last for the afternoon. Mid-50s to 60 right now. 48 in Woodbridge.
Unfortunately, I've been dealing with this one since about 4 o'clock this morning. In Orange, Route 34 closed both directions as a tractor trailer and car had an accident there. This is at Mapledale Road and Racebook Road, area just east of the Wilbur Cross. Again, closed both directions, Route 34 eastbound and westbound in Orange. We're also dealing in Westport, 95 northbound, with the on and off ramps closed at exit 17, all part of the Saugatuck River Bridge rehabilitation project. So planned closures of those ramps, but that'll be at least through tomorrow, the end of the month. This traffic report brought to you by InfoNewHaven.com, the official source for fun in downtown New Haven. New Haven of Beats is not just pizza, it's century-old tradition tossed into every bite. It is aged, oven-thin, crusted greatness every time. Make your plans at InfoNewHaven.com. That's your Chaz and AJ Connecticut Lottery traffic report.
Score early this NFL season with FanDuel, America's #1 sports book.
Yay.
Right now, new customers get $150 in bonus bets with any winning $5 money line bet. That's $150 if your team wins.
Beautiful.
If you've been thinking about joining FanDuel, there's no better time to get in on the action. The app is super easy to use. There's a wide range of betting options, including spreads, player props, over-unders, and more. So visit FanDuel.com/Chaz, C-H-A-Z, and kick off the NFL season. FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NFL. 21 plus and present in Connecticut. First online real money wager only. $5 pregame money line wager required. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat. Matthew Perry, dead at the age of 54. Very sad. The main mass murderer was found dead on Friday. We were at the Monsters Ball, and a tribe member walked up to me and said, I know you like to follow the news. Just wanted to show you this. And I was like, oh, that's great. I almost made mention of it on the microphone, and I said, nah, if people want to know the news, they could check their phone.
Yeah, there's a time and place.
There's a time and place. Yeah. Well, this is how I thought it out. So I thought, I can say the mass murderer is dead. Is there anyone here dressed like him?
Oh.
And I thought, probably too soon.
Still one word,
like, just like there's no, and then you think about the crime, and it's like, oh, yeah, right. Boom, there's a wall right there. I was just temporarily delighted that he was just gone from our planet.
Yeah.
Right.
And I forgot the whole thing, and then I did the math there and said, no, I think I'll leave that one.
You arrived at the right conclusion.
Yes, I did.
You did. You definitely did, yeah.
AJ is back, as you can hear. We're very happy
Hello.
about that. Yeah. Where in your house are you right now?
I'm in my office and by my computer by the window.
Okay. Are you in a chair, in a beanbag chair, like laying on a bed, a cot? What?
I'm in a chair, but I think I'm going to move to my the futon in here because I'm getting kind of achy.
Yeah.
I think I just pictured you in bed all morning. I don't know why you wouldn't just set it up right there for yourself.
Well, no, because I had but tomorrow I'll take the news and the weather rather and write on a separate piece of paper because I have to be by the computer in order to see it.
What's that now?
In order to do the weather, I had the weather written on my computer. And in order to see the computer, I had to...
The computer.
The computer.
All right, I got you. In your mind, in your world, this all makes sense, what's happening.
Okay, also keep in mind that I did a lot of drugs this past week.
See, I was just going to say, I want to tease you for saying you're writing on your computer. You could just type on it.
Right.
You don't need to write all over it.
Yep, there's Phil.
Yep. By the way, big announcement at the Monsters Ball Friday. Phil's wife, Amanda, is pregnant.
Yay!
We're so thrilled. Such a great, we love good news, and that's the best news.
There's going to be a mini Phil out there.
And just so you know, I'm not one of those guys who goes around saying, oh, they're pregnant. Now, the wife's pregnant.
I did feel the need to clarify that it's mine. The way that you say that, it's like, Amanda's pregnant. It's like, yeah, I'm a part of this too.
Yeah. No, but there's this whole thing now.
We didn't source that out.
Now, I know I'm a caveman, so let me just recognize that now. But I remember a couple came up to me, and the guy said to me, we're pregnant.
Oh, God.
And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, right. Yeah. Oh. And which shift of pain do you take?
It's like when a fan of a baseball team is like, we won. Like,
It's like,
really?
yeah, you didn't.
We didn't do that.
They won.
I don't know. I've named a couple of things I've shot out.
Yeah, speaking of we won, anybody watch football over the weekend?
No.
No.
I
NFL
watched
agent,
some of the Patriots game yesterday.
NFL agent Joe Linta on the air now. It was good seeing you and the wife at the Monsters Ball. Thank you for coming.
Great costumes. I saw a picture.
Yeah.
It was. I love that night, and I cannot believe how much effort your fans and the tribe puts into those costumes.
It really is.
We were a quick order from Amazon on our outfit.
I'm going to do so much work over the next year to make sure we do a better job at spotlighting all of these costumes. They all need to be recognized. And, the night goes by so fast. You're just talking to people, and then blink, it's over.
Whoops.
Yep.
But yeah, we have to have a costume parade, and there has to be a better job getting that contest done.
Right.
Yeah.
Showcasing it.
Yeah. So
That
anyway,
was a blast,
it's great.
though.
It's great.
Congrats to you guys for putting on a great show, and that was a lot of fun.
Well, it's all the tribe. So, Jets and Giants. Let's talk horror shows now.
Yeah, that was perfect for Halloween, wasn't it? You have a rainstorm, a backup quarterback, and a third-string quarterback, and 24, count them, 24 punts. So that was, talk about something to cure insomnia.
Who ended up winning?
The Jets won in overtime, which was only deserving, for that kind of a game to go into overtime and pain the fans that were there in the rain and the people watching on TV. But they won because the Giants, couldn't handle it when they were ahead 10-7 with 24 seconds left, and the Jets had no timeouts, and they allowed the Jets to get down in the field goal range, put it into overtime, and that was it. The Giants, I believe, I may be mistaken on this, I think the Giants had -9 yards passing for the game. So
wow,
they missed the kick at the end of the game. So that was if they hit the kick, and it was like a 36-yarder or something like that. The Graham Gano's a pretty good kicker. That's a chip shot for him. Missed it. Jets get the ball back, kick the tying field goal, and then win the game in overtime.
If you're the kicker, do you go back to? If you're the kicker, do you go back to the locker room or just go right to your car?
Go right to your car with your cleats on.
Yeah.
Don't take your helmet
Some
off.
of the offense in that game was like it was like a sixth grade game. It was really it's sad that the NFL that we were reduced to that in that kind of a game. It was really bad. I mean, the weather, you got to cut them a little break for the weather, but boy, that was not good.
The network that aired the game was also airing the Patriots game at the same time. I think they knew. They're like, this game's going to be bad. We're just going to give you the Patriots. I couldn't even get the Giants.
I heard about that. They switched.
It's really bad all over. Like, the Jets suck. The Jets are the Jets, and the Patriots are, man. It's like they had a deal with the devil, and now the devil's come to get its due. It's like, okay, you got all those
two
Super
decades.
Bowls.
We're done.
Yeah, now it's done. Yeah. Funny, I don't see any Patriots stuff around the office anymore. Used to be Monday to wearing the hats and stuff. Like,
You know what you can really tell is a night like the Monsters Ball. How many people go dressed as Patriots? Zero. We did see some Dolphins.
Right.
We saw some Miami fans.
And the Larry Bird guy, he was great. He was great.
Yeah.
He just looked like him.
He looked like Larry Bird. Yeah.
Tall as hell.
How did he do that with his legs?
So, what do you think about the Pats, Joe?
Well, it's you don't see since we've all been adults. One of the Pats been in last place in middle point of the season. They're 2-6, and you just you just have to cover your ears, but not cover them when Bill Belichick has a press conference after the game. And a reporter will say something like, "Bill, what were you thinking? By doing such and such in the third quarter?" And the response is, "Thought it was the best thing for the team." And you just feel bad. It's like, he's there hating being there and hating losing. And it's just, you talk about, what goes around comes around. It's just not good. They're just not very good right now, unfortunately.
No, they have, and it's going to, have the conversation started about his job yet? I mean, I've read a couple things, but,
Definitely.
A lot of it.
In the fan base, it has.
Yeah.
Knowing the inside out up there, I think a lot of it is Bill, the GM, not Bill, the coach. Obviously, he's, if not the best, one of the 1, 2, or 3 best coaches of all time. But, a lot of the scorn is directed towards Bill, the GM. And I can tell you firsthand that, there's not a move made up there without his stamp of approval. So some of, defensively, they're actually not bad. Offensively, they're really struggling. And Mac Jones is a pretty good quarterback, but when you look at it, who does the opposing team fear when they go to play them? And that's the problem. They don't have playmakers. They've had a revolving door to offensive line a little bit, and just that's been a big problem for them. So it's been more Bill the GM. I don't think anybody's ready to throw Bill the coach overboard, but that's what you get into when you have the coach GM being the real power broker and running the show. So that, I think Bob Kraft, if they keep going down this road, is going to have a little conversation about that part of it. I can't see Bob Kraft ever telling Bill to, pack his office up. I can't see that happening.
Interesting. Cowboys, Rams.
Yeah, they're teasing you, aren't they? They look great, and this is a big game for them this week. You want to tune into this one. They're playing at Philly on Sunday.
We all know what's going to happen there. Emily, you know what's going to happen there.
What, you fall asleep?
No, they're gonna get crushed. One week they look good, the next week they look like they don't know what they're doing.
I mean, Philly really, they won this game against Washington, but they did not look great through most of it. Their defense, anyway. I mean, Washington's not that strong of a team.
No, you're right, Phil. And there's, as I've said 100 times, the NFL, the office, the corporate office, loves the parity in the league. We have no unbeaten teams. We have the lowly Carolina Panthers winning a game yesterday, so now there are no winless teams.
Wow.
And everybody's sort of gravitating towards the middle. And I know we were kind of talking about the Jets in a negative light, but they're relevant, and it's past Halloween, and they're relevant. They're 4-3, so
including a win over the Eagles.
Correct. So they're relevant, even though we kind of have laughed and snickered at them a little bit.
And I mean, they have Aaron Rodgers, who could be back before the end of the season, don't you think?
You still see images of him out there on the field throwing passes, so he certainly thinks so.
Well, that would be miracle cure to come back from an Achilles in 3 or 4 months. That would be like a miracle cure, and I definitely would want to know what he's taking if he comes back that fast.
A couple of favorite moments here before we wrap up. One, the Broncos play Taylor Swift music over the system after they beat the Chiefs.
Hilarious.
I love it.
Hilarious.
Wow.
Marketing, whatever sells tickets and, riles up the fan base. I mean, that's a big win. Patrick Mahomes did not definitely have his best day yesterday. It was not, they really looked out of sorts. And that's kind of what happens in the NFL sometimes. But he looked lost at times. He actually got sacked by his own offensive tackle at one point. Oops. It was the craziest thing.
That's embarrassing.
He didn't get sacked, but he turned and ran. And the guy was standing there like a crossing guard, and he ran right into him and fell down. And I don't know who got the sack, but they just didn't look like themselves there. But that happens to a lot of teams.
Connecticut native, is it Levis, Will Levis?
Yes, got his chance to play for the Titans yesterday and came through with flying colors. He threw 4 touchdown passes. It was a great performance by Will to get in there in relief of, Tannehill, the starter, was hurt, and he got his chance and really came through with flying colors and did a really great job for them yesterday. Beat the Falcons.
Got to show off his arm strength. A couple real nice touchdown passes.
Yeah, it helps when you have DeAndre Hopkins on the other end of the pass, too.
Yeah, that's true.
It takes two,
Joe Linta, NFL agent, is on. What about this Northwest State quarterback? Do you agree with him that them canceling the program because one of their players was murdered was a bad move?
I think it was a terrible move because, being a coach myself, it is family. Like the guy said, this is family, and I was shocked that the coach would resign over this. Now, if you do a little deeper dive into it, there was a player on the team that apparently is involved, or I don't know if he's been accused or anything yet, but this could be an intra-team situation. And if it is, it bears a little more credence on the situation. But nevertheless, this is the family outside, and when you're in college, you don't have a family of 40 kids in the calculus class, but this is a family, the football side of things. And I would be adamantly opposed to that. I think you're hurting the kids more than you're helping.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought, wow, that doesn't seem to make sense. But if there's another kid on the team that might be accused of or involved in the murder, then you could see how the whole team would kind of implode.
Yeah,
I would reserve judgment on that one. But still, the kids, there's 100 kids on the team, and it's just it's a place to grieve together. And the kids individually, if they can't handle it, they would obviously have the ability to step away. But I think kids would need to grieve together in that situation, I think. But
weird that the coach would resign, though. That one has me scratching my head.
I think probably, again, if it's a kid on the team being accused, if that's the case, then he just felt the heat and I just can't deal with this. And that's all I could read into that, because I can't imagine a coach, of sound mind bailing on a situation like that unless there was some extraneous factor that we don't know about.
Well, Joe, thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
All right. Joe Linta. Someone thought having Flavor Flav sing the national anthem was a good idea.
Oh, Lord.
Ning-a-ning-a-ning-a-ning-a-ning-a-ning. Did anyone hear this?
I have. I heard it early this morning.
Okay. It's usually, the national anthem sung at a game is usually a minute 43. This one was 2:51.
Oh, it just felt long, huh?
Yeah. This is Flavor Flav giving a very memorable performance of the national anthem last night ahead of the Atlanta Hawks game against the Milwaukee Bucks in Milwaukee.
The singing of the Star Spangled Banner performed tonight by six-time.
Oh my God! It sounds like I'm there.
Yeah, what are you doing there?
Oh my God! I'm in the audience.
You even had the guy pause. He was like, okay, he's done. Here we go.
Performed tonight by six-time Grammy Award-nominated rapper and artist Flavor Flav.
Oh, oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Oh, Lord.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming.
This is 2 a.m. karaoke.
Hold it. This is the
Terrible.
wow.
I mean, he's obviously trying to sing.
I think he knew what we all said at the beginning. This is never going to happen again. He's like, this is my first and only shot. I'm going to enjoy this as much as possible.
I think even he's shocked he's singing.
It sounds like he's swallowed an electric toothbrush, and every now and then it comes back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he's working on some vibrato. Like,
that's called palpitations from cocaine use.
He added more syllables to Twilight than there are letters.
It's like, just get it out.
At the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
This part should be good.
And the rockets red flare, the bombs burst, standing there.
I know bursting was 2 words.
Gave proof to the night that our flag was still there.
Swallow a bug?
Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave?
Dramatic pause.
I forgot.
Oh, the land of the free.
You can hear him laughing right there in between.
Because he won the bet.
Free. At the home of the brave, of the brave, of the brave.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Wow. Who's next week? Lieutenant Frank Drebin, Police Squad? Naked Gun?
Can we?
It's Enrico Palazzo.
Can we have a quick phone call here? Tell us what you think. 203-882-9757. AJ?
Oh, Lord. Horrible.
I think it's one of the most genius versions of that. And what I like about it is he's not being disrespectful, but it is different, comical, and I've never heard anything like it before.
You asked for Flavor Flav?
Yeah,
You get Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
It almost reminded me of like a kid in a school choir concert that has the solo. They suck, but they're so excited about the solo and they just go all in.
They've
Like,
been
that's
told,
it,
yeah, you get 15 seconds, 2 minutes later, they're still going.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If you listen carefully during parts of the song, you can actually hear the entertainment director clearing their desk.
It's really genius because if there's just a hint of disrespect in there, everyone turns against you. And I feel like he was really trying, but he was being himself. It was completely original.
Yeah.
You think about all the times you've heard the national anthem, you've never heard anything like this, and it's not disrespectful.
That's why I like.
But it's entertaining.
Wow.
Joe, what do you think?
Hey, did he have the big clock on?
I hope so.
AJ, you still suck.
I hope you hit a tree.
Drive
He
safely.
just got hit.
Al in the shed.
All I want to say is that was hurting my ears, man. I don't know how we got that job.
Al, we should have you do the national anthem.
I was going to say next week.
Oh,
we
yeah,
have him do
right.
it.
I don't even know the words to it.
Well, that's key.
Read along.
Thank you, Al. John in Bridgeport.
Yeah, Chaz, I agree with you. I liked it, actually. I got 2 kids in the military. He didn't disrespect our flag or anything. I thought it was great.
He was definitely enjoying himself. And yes, he was wearing a clock, by the way. Of course he was.
He was trying.
Clock.
So he should have known he went way over.
Made time stand still.
He's like, this is the rendition. There's 2 extra minutes.
Will and Waterbury.
Oh, that was going down in the books. That was great. Hilarious, but great. And I did want to ask, I got to see the video. He's wearing the clock.
Yes, we're hearing he's wearing the clock.
We got to find the video.
I gotta watch that.
I know.
That's
Me
great.
too. Thank you, brother.
Post that. We got to post that.
Okay. Emily, do you know anything about the original Scream movie?
I don't like scary movies, but I have seen it before.
Oh, okay. You want to hang for one more and help
Yeah,
us
sure.
with this? All right. Stump the Chumps, 203-882-9757. Scream the movie. It is Stump the Chumps, Scream, the original movie trivia. 203-882-9757. Jim Brewer tickets. This show will sell out. This guy's amazing.
Cool.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR, 95.9 The Fox, 203-882-9757. Helping us, AJ, is Emily Sierra, comedian, yoga instructor, tarot card reader.
Yes.
Yes.
She was doing readings at the Monsters Ball Friday night.
I was. It was really fun.
Yeah, who did you read? Anyone we know?
Yeah, I did a few readings for people. I did one for Diana. I did one for Keith.
Diana.
Keith.
Boss Keith?
Yeah, Boss
Our
Keith
boss?
came. Yeah, Boss Keith came, and he actually got a really good card.
Really?
Where, he was wondering about if his daughter was going to get into a good college. And I said, let's change it to, like, what's your guidance about her transition into college? And the card he got was pretty much about, like, letting go of your stress and anxiety and trusting that, like, other people will have the means to figure it out. So kind of like let your daughter, trust that she'll find the right school that's good for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like butt out.
Yeah, chill out,
good-
Dad.
good luck with that.
And I guess I was like, this is your first kid going to school, right? And he's like, yeah, how'd you know? And I was like, well, you just look really stressed.
I don't need to look at the cards. I can just look at you.
Just look at you.
Did his daughter give you that card?
Yeah.
Here, give him this one.
Tell Dad to shut up.
Vince said you pulled a card for AJ.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh, dear Lord.
I pulled a card reversed, AJ, which is kind of connects to your time needing to heal and just permission to go slow and just trust that the right thing will unfold as it's supposed to. So I think just keep taking care of yourself, do what you have to do, and you'll feel better.
Oh, thank you.
No rushy.
Yeah.
Great. What are you guys trying to say?
Ed in East Haven.
How many minutes into the movie does Drew Barrymore character die?
She's early.
It is. It's the first one we see. I know she was billed as like the main character, so it was a surprise to people who saw the movie in the theater. It's not long.
I say 5 minutes.
It wasn't long, and she did that on purpose because in every horror movie, the main character survives.
It's like
It's
10 minutes at
7
most.
minutes?
Yeah.
It's like under 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's between 5 and 10.
I'm trying to think of the whole conversation. There's the whole popcorn thing. They kill the boyfriend. She does look like she's going to get away a few times. I guess I'd feel like 10. I don't know.
Emily, you want to pull a number from the universe?
Yeah, from the universe. I'm seeing number 7 minutes and 45 seconds.
I was thinking that. Oh, my God. I was thinking 7 minutes, 3/4.
What do you think? Ed?
12 minutes.
Oh.
Stupid question, by the way.
Aren't they all stupid?
Yeah, they're all stupid.
Pretty much.
It's a joke.
Pretty much.
Like, let's
You
relax.
got us there.
Yeah.
You got us there.
All right. Ed, you're in the running.
Good job, Ed.
Yeah.
See, we want to be wrong. We want you to be in the running for free tickets.
So does Jim
Right.
Brewer. He wants you to be there.
Otherwise, we have to keep them actually go ourselves.
Sean in West Hartford.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Where did Randy work?
The video store.
You are correct.
Nice.
Goodbye, Sean.
You can tell it's an old movie at a video store.
Exactly.
Mike in Stratford.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey.
Who played the high school janitor in the movie?
I know this one.
You do?
He calls him Freddy. He's dressed like Freddy Krueger. It's Wes Craven.
Nice.
Oh, who's
Right.
the director?
Yes.
No, but he's also the janitor in the movie.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So the principal pokes his head out of the office at one point. He hears something, and he's yelling. And he turns around, and it's Wes Craven dressed in the Freddy Krueger sweater. And he's just mopping the floor. And he looks at him like, the hell are you yelling at me for? And he goes, sorry, Freddy.
Yeah.
That's great. That's a very Hitchcock nod right there.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Okay, Stump the Chumps. Scream the movie, the original movie, trivia, 203-882-9757. Everybody who stumps us gets in the running to see Jim Brewer. Mike in Chester.
Good morning.
Morning.
Which actress does the killer refer Sydney's mother to?
Oh, I know it. Your mother was no Sharon Stone.
You got it.
Yes.
Wow. Nice one.
Damn.
Look at you.
That's Stu. You hit me with the phone, dick.
I've heard that before.
Emma?
According to Randy, rule number 3 is never, ever, under any circumstances, blank what?
I'll be right back.
Very good.
Emma, did you get a reading Friday from?
I did.
Oh, hi, Emma.
Oh.
Hi, don't say it on the air. Thank you.
Yes,
It was-
we're not going to share.
No, not that one. I did a surprise reading, and it was very good, actually.
What did you ask about?
It was a surprise one. I gave people the option to like get a surprise card, or they could ask a question.
Oh.
Yes. So my surprise card was, I guess, very good. I don't know.
You don't.
3 something, 3 circles, 3, I don't know, horizons. I have no idea what it was.
3
What are you buying
pentacles,
an-
I think.
What are you buying, an Audi?
It could have been.
Yeah.
Wait, 3 what?
3 of pentacles.
Pentacles. Otherwise, you're a freak in nature.
I was going to say 5 more. You're an octopus.
I don't know. You're being pretty testy.
Yes, it was a fun night.
Yeah,
And
thank
she
you
was
so
very
much.
good. She was very good.
She's great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Yep, thank you.
All right, Emma. Congratulations. You're in the running.
Go, Emma.
Or no, we got her, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes,
she's
we
not.
did.
Oh.
AJ
Sorry,
got her on that
Emma.
one.
Yeah, it's all AJ's fault.
Who knew?
Who knew? All right, Emily, thank you so much.
Thank you guys for
coming by.
having me.
Thank you for
Happy
doing
Monday.
the Monsters Ball for us.
Yeah, of course.
The
food
tribe
was
love
great.
you.
The food was great.
Emily is at Randall's Restaurant in West Haven Saturday, November 11th, and I'm very jealous of her right now because she asked me, hey, where can I go for a breakfast sandwich? And Ruth said the corner restaurant. I'm like, yeah, that's
Hell
the place.
yeah.
I can't wait. I'm
Yeah.
so hungry.
Yeah, tell them we said hi.
I will, definitely.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
typically play this when we're making an announcement. But I can't make the announcement now because it's not happening for another 15 minutes.
Oh.
So, there is a Creed announcement coming.
Oh, cool.
Wouldn't it be cool if, like, they were all back together?
That'd be so awesome.
Like a reunion. Scott Stapp back in the band.
Yeah.
Full Creed. And then, like, a couple of other bands that are really cool.
That'd be really great.
And that they're coming to Connecticut.
That'd be so awesome.
3 bands. Creed headlining. I heard that some announcement of that nature is coming very soon.
Nice.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for calling. Phil, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Unreal. Amanda.
Congratulations.
Wow. Really cool.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Such great news. What a cool way to roll it out, too. Literally.
Yeah. We got a lot of great messages from the tribe all day today, so thank you, everybody.
Baby was at his first Monsters Ball.
Yeah.
That's right.
Nice.
AJ, welcome back, brother.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Really
Mr.
nice
Chaz.
to have you back, even though you're not in the building. It sounds like you are. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you.
It's it's tough doing the show without you. So I'll be talking, and then I'll pause, and I'll start talking, and I'm like, normally there's something very funny right in that pause. There's just some blip or annoying or ridiculous, but all
or both.
We missed you.
Sometimes it is both.
Yeah. We announced AJ in a box and the toy drive. AJ is in the box at McDermott Chevrolet Lexus of New Haven, going in November 9th, not coming out till November 10th. Toy drive is December 8th. The Chaz and AJ McDermott Chevrolet and Lexus toy drive, December 8th. It's a Friday. It's at Jordan's Furniture in New Haven. Finger 11 and Foghat, both headlining. Dual headliners this year.
The Fs.
And once again, thanks for coming out to the Monsters Ball. We still have a lot to talk about tomorrow. There's just so much great stuff that happened there. And, Ruth, who came to many Monster Balls and placed in the finals 4 times, for her to walk around judging costumes, I thought, well, we have the right person on the job right now because she knows the effort.
Big time. Big time.
It was
Such
amazing.
a good time.
It was such a full circle moment for me. So thank you.
And I blinked and it was over. It was really just a lot of fun. So thank you, everybody. Final thoughts, AJ.
Yes. Congratulations, Phil and Amanda.
Thank you, buddy.
I also want to say thank you to everybody who's been sending all the well wishes and the texts and the messages and all that stuff. Thank you so much. And third, as long as I'm laying down, I'm going to take a nap.
Congrats on being home.
Thank you.
Ruth?
Feel better, AJ. Congratulations again, Phil. Great to meet everyone at Monsters Ball. And I'm working on seeing if I can get Flavor Flav to sing the national anthem at the toy drive.
Awesome.
Yay.
Phil?
Chaz and AJ, McDermott Chevrolet and Lexus of New Haven, Flubble of the Day.
The one with the embryos. So that's the one where Phoebe gets the embryos, gets artificially inseminated for her brother. I don't know what I was.
That's tough to say early in the morning.
Embryos implanted. I think that's what I was going for, but I couldn't pull the implanted.
Chaz and AJ.
Welcome back, AJ. Remember, everybody, Carhartt sucks. Have a good week.
I knew I'd moved in a haunted house.
Chaz and AJ.
Yeah, rockets red glare, bombs bursting in the air.
Chaz and AJ.
Hey, great show, guys. You're the best. Phil, you did it, baby. Woo!
Thank you, Mike.
Chaz and AJ.
Thank God you're having real bands this year. That NRB.
Can you just walk out in front of a moving truck and make us all happier?
Don't get hurt badly, but yeah.
I almost feel bad for him because he has to walk around with himself all day.
Oh.
Chaz and AJ.
Hey, AJ, come to the shed this weekend so I can trim that visor off your forehead.
He said, so I.
Yes, he did.
Chaz and AJ.
Congratulations, Phil. And one more day to Halloween. It's my birthday.
You managed to work yourself
Cool birthday.
into the announcement.
Chaz and AJ.
Good job, Phil. You the man.
Thank you, everybody.
Chaz and AJ.
Hey, James, checking in. Your sister's sauce.
Wash your sister.
Yeah.
Your sister's wash. Chaz and AJ.
Chaz,
Chaz and AJ. Oh, that was Shed Man.
That was Shed Man.
Sorry, I didn't like the tone.
Phil lines up for the shot. He shoots.
Thank you.
Hot coffee right from the spout.
Chaz and AJ.
Hey, Ruth, you made the flow of the day reel. Ding, 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 ding.
I cut the ding dings out.
Chaz and AJ.
AJ for the death pool.
Oh my God!
I pick him for the death pool.
What, to win?
Whatever you mind.
To die.
Man, we love you, dude.
Thank you.
Chaz and AJ.
Congratulations to Phil and Amanda. It was nice to see everybody on Friday night. And AJ, next time I see you, you'll be in a box.
Living.
This is not going
Living in the
well
box.
at all.